session. Alright, Red, you can begin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to session 21.
Yes, hello, stream. In case you guys weren't here for the pre-stream stuff, Mega and Foxy have proper working mics now.
Hello.
Few points to a mysterious trainer who ended up just giving him the ribbon, apparently only caring about the money. So who was this individual? In his community, they were good enough.
Red? Red, did you cut out?
A gym leader whose Breezel even evolved into a full soul at the last second. However, even that was not enough for the teamwork of Fernando and his team. Though the battle ended in a draw, Fernando was rewarded with the Water Gem Town badge. However, some troubling revelations came to by, as they received two visions about Zan, and one of the visions actually included Akio in it too. So, with a little alarm, it looked on, but it didn't take long for them to find him, since they ended up, finding them. However, they all were starting to rush towards, they all wanted to get to the Winter Valley town. However, it was getting dark out and they didn't know where to go. However, they received a phone call from Professor Rhodes who told them about a manor nearby, more closer to the Ghostville town, so which they started heading towards, and they found it as the fog was getting really, really thick. They headed in, and
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Everything was
just
good?
having Wi-Fi
good?
troubles. Just Wi-Fi troubles. That's all.
am I good, Blue?
Yeah. It might have been something with my internet.
Oof.
It's fine.
So where do you need me to start over from?
So you did cut out, at some parts during the thing, so, when he's talking about the contest, he's talking about, Jordan.
Before of the beautiful part.
Jordan, at the contest part, Jordan was in a contest with the mysterious man who gave him the ribbon for that context. For the gym battle, my team, Fernando's team, beat Akio in a draw, but it was a good enough battle to get a badge. And that was pretty much cutting out on my end completely.
Okay, so you heard everything else?
I heard everything else.
Mostly.
Alright. So, as they enter a manor, and Athena finally catching up to Zan's like, hey, stop! Let me talk to you! I need to tell you this! Then horror happened. As quickly as it came, Vine shot out of the hole that was in the floor, grabbing both Zan and Trips and dragging them down into darkness. Pretty odd, but Josh, with some quick thinking, is like, hey, maybe I can use Pidgeotto to get down there. And as well, Kai tried to use Cyndaquil to save Zan, who was getting dragged down, but Sweat was not strong enough to cut through the vines. Though, with a quick little vision, I get tongue-tied. However, as Pidgeotto approached the hole, the vine shot up and grabbed and pulled down Pidgeotto as well into the darkness, leaving the group horrified about what's going on. And with the doors jammed and not opening, they're going to have to figure. They're going to need to find a way out of it. They're going to need to find a way to escape. And will they survive until dawn? Who knows? There's only one way to find out.
Tune in next time.
I'm jumping the hole.
This has been the best 15 minutes stream.
I just imagine Kai jumping in the hole and just T-posing all the way down. It's like the keyless. We're gods.
Again.
We're gods, right? Right? You take 300 points 300 points of bludgeoning damage.
And Can you lower Josh into the hole with Fine Whip?
Have you seen what comes out of that gore hole?
Oh, I guess it's starting now. Okay. What are y'all gonna do now? You're all free. Into the story we go.
Asking.
No,
Athena's on edge, as you know from everything that's happened. I believe all her Pokemon are out and about, ready to defend each other when the time arises.
No. Not all of our Pokemon are out.
Well, mine is. I'm talking about Athena here.
You're missing.
Okay.
You're
okay.
actually missing your Cherubi.
Ruby's on work duty.
Yeah. Ruby's on board duty. Anyway, point is, okay,
Well-
Fernando, you're the sane one with the plan. Do you have an idea?
Oh, hey, Cherubi. What are you doing back from work?
alright. So, step one. We stay away from that hole. We will not go down into that hole because anytime anyone goes near it, a vine comes out of it. Step two.
okay.
We stick together, we move as one. We are to not split
Okay.
up.
As
And,
Kai is already gone.
and Kai, where
Okay.
you going?
Kai goes into there.
Yep.
All right.
And we're following.
Immediately.
What?
Okay.
Go on.
I'm gonna say it's gonna take you guys just a few seconds to get to where Kai's going, but here we go. So Kai,
Funny.
I'll
That's
tell
funny.
you guys when you come in. You guys, Kai. You enter here because you're the first one who gets into this
Alrighty.
room.
Adina, I have a very good idea. Get your bug grass Pokemon to make a very long vine web and basically strangle risk chain everyone forcibly together.
Can't do that. But Swaddle cannot do that. He doesn't use vines.
That's terrifying.
Don't they have string shot? Don't they have string shot or something like that?
Anyway, let's see what Kai's doing for these first few seconds. And you see a whole bunch of these holes around, but there's also something over here.
Alright, I am going to try to avoid the holes, and I'm gonna have Cyndaquil in my arms.
All right.
So no eyes on
All right.
Back.
So
Alright,
carefully,
Kai?
I'm trying to make my way.
All right, Kai. I want you to roll me athletics and dex and stealth.
Next stealth check with a penalty of negative infinity.
Ow.
I got 2.
All right.
No.
Hi.
1. Wait, yeah, that's 2.
You taking a couple of tiptoes, being very quiet as you continue on, and you get here. All right. You can definitely see something's over here. All right. And now you guys enter the room. The rest of you enter the room. As you see, Kai's already almost like halfway across the room. Somehow.
Fernando
Oh,
says.
Someone-
I'm,
Just in case
I'm
if it's a
assuming you're
Pokeball.
whispering right now.
Another one.
Are you whispering?
Yeah, we're all whispering. We're all
Hi.
whispering.
Okay. Say. All right.
Can someone please tell me the good news of do someone have a rope to strangle each other with?
Are you shouting this, Josh?
No, I'm just whispering this loudly.
Whispering with passion.
Yes.
Whispering loudly. Josh, I'm gonna have you roll Dex. Actually no, I'm gonna have you roll. I'm gonna have you roll clever stealth.
Please give me a moment. My sheet is loading.
My sheet is dying.
I had it ready at the start, man.
I
yeah.
had.
Oh yeah? What happened?
It crashed. Duh.
Oof.
Oof.
So I had to restart it. And now I'm here.
Everybody goes
Okay,
free.
so clever and what?
Clever and stealth.
Clever stealth is okay.
Oh, wrong button.
It is
For other character, I feel like uh, it, the Chikorita is just kind of headbutting Josh.
Headbutting Josh. Okay.
why?
Get out of character.
Mm-hmm.
One.
No, it sounds like
I live.
That's a 1.
Yeah, exactly. I live on 1 dice.
Josh, I'm gonna have you roll me a d20.
Sure.
Consider this a doom roll, which you know about.
Oh no.
Yep. Okay. Okay, and since you're here... Okay. Alright.
Oh God. I'm in danger.
Well, I'm dead. I am very much dead. The heavy is dead.
Okay.
Before anything else, can I get like attack Josh?
Well,
The heavy is dead. I am dead. And why is the heavy dead?
Okay.
I don't know.
Fernando, Josh, I need you to roll me Dex Evasion.
The fuck.
you guys are gonna be doing so much more noise.
I have 4 dice.
You
I
guys
only...
just triggered a chain reaction.
Red.
Yes.
I said that could I protect Josh?
And you are ignored.
I did not hear you. What are you saying,
look-
Jordan?
We kinda like push Josh out of the way.
Okay. If you're wanting to do that, give me,
Let's cover ally. There's a cover ally maneuver.
Yeah, there is such thing as that, but
roll me,
that's TMD.
okay. Jordan, roll me, Dex Alert. Roll me Dex Alert.
Ew.
And you barely succeed to push Josh out of the way. And okay, I'm just gonna roll this. And Jordan, roll me a d20. It's gonna be our doom roll. Foxy knows about these.
Yes, I know a
You-
lot of them.
And a vine swoops over. So, Josh, you look and see a vine coming right for you. But then you feel someone grab your arm and pull you out of the way. And it was Jordan who pulled you out of the way. And Fernando, you get tangled up in vines and you start getting dragged towards the hole.
Hey,
Can my Swadloon reactively use Razor Leaf just for seeing a vine that's cuttable, as ordered by Athena last session?
That
Roll.
is true, but
Roll.
that's not a
Roll.
priority move.
It's not a priority move, but I set Swaddle out just to focus on anything that comes after us, and something has come after us.
I'm gonna say, since Athena expressly said her Pokemon to her would be aware, was trying to be aware of what's going on, I'm gonna give it to her.
Let's see.
Fair
It's
enough.
5d6 for accuracy.
yeah, I was gonna say and try to
It's
have
3.
Flare use a move, but I don't think it would react fast enough.
Roll for damage.
Damage of... Woof. Okay, you're strong for some reason.
Everything's strong for some
1,
reason.
2, 3, -1 for double ones.
Nope.
That's damage.
3 damage.
Oh, okay, it's
You
damage.
cut-
Okay.
If you cut through the vines, Fernando drops to the floor. You're okay.
For now.
For now, alright. Because I'm gonna have you guys roll for initiative. Except Kai. Kai,
Fernando!
you are fine. These vines are currently not aware of you.
Oh, okay then.
Oh boy. I do not be aware.
Kai is fine. The rest of you, not so.
Alrighty then. I'm rolling initiative for my character and Flare. Wonderful.
Oh jeez, I got 3 people to roll for.
I'm just gonna say, just for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna have your trainers roll for initiative, and your Pokemon will go at the same turn as you. And Josh, I remember you have Vulpix and Mitchell out from looking at the previous screen.
Yeah.
I only have that high of initiative. Let's do this.
Alrighty.
1d6 plus 1.
Give me my 1d6 plus 4. Hey! Got a 9 on my initiative.
Kai, you don't need to roll initiative. You're fine. The vines are not aware of you. You are not initiative.
If you want to make yourself aware, good luck.
Yes.
You're kind of in the center.
You just basically need to scream something and they'll be very aware of you.
Re.
Yes, basically re.
But what is Josh's reaction to me saving him?
Huh, good question.
That's a good
Well-
question.
Well, frig, I could have died. Thanks, Vulpix.
Vulpix just scouts at you, fully knowing who's actually saved you, and knowing you're just being petty.
But now gives thanks to, I assume, Athena as well. It's like, thanks. Especially you, Swabloon.
Swabloon puffs out in pride.
Stay
brain-
alert.
My brain just died for a moment there.
Why did you... do I need to reboot you? Where's the reboot button?
Yes,
Oops.
it's called Fox. It's called... Yeah, Foxy knew
Oopie.
it immediately. And Foxy, you still need to roll for initiative.
Oh, I forgot.
Derp. Dep des. Derpy des des.
What-
Derp des.
What's the initiative roll?
It's
Because-
like your initiative.
1d6.
Looking at you, your initiative is 1d6 plus 4. That's your initiative. I'm looking at your character sheet.
Plus 4. Okay. It's a very bad time to bring out I am playing Pokemon.
Ooh.
It's a very bad time to bring up that I'm playing Pokemon Unite while we're doing this.
Yes, it's a
Bro,
very bad
pay
time.
attention. We're gonna die here if you...
Put the game down. Also, Fox,
I can't. I'm currently in the game.
Oh my God.
I can't put it down.
Everybody's focused on Vines. This man over here playing Pokemon Unite on his Switch. Damn you,
Hey, I don't
portable
have a Switch. I'm
consoles.
poor.
Alrighty.
I'm poor. I don't have a Switch.
Oh, never mind.
Why aren't you talking?
Whatever.
So who's going first between Blue and Foxy?
Oh, wait a minute. Of course you're not talking.
What was
You're
that, Red?
trying to be stealthy. That's why. I was wondering why you weren't talking, but I'm like, wait. I'm not sure if you were muted or not, but I'm just imagining you're now actually being quiet because you're trying to keep your character alive. Because your character's currently over here.
Well, there's
while they're
something
all
going
the way
on over
there.
here. Look, I was perfectly fine going in here. I was causing no trouble. Then these guys come in, and then now everything's active. So now it's gonna be difficult for me to come back.
Just in case you didn't hear, Boyo, it's only these
Yes.
guys who are initiative. You and
Yes,
Cyndaquil
I
are
did.
currently
I heard
fine. Alright. So currently,
Just let me know when I can take my move. Then.
alright.
Uh,
I'm gonna go ahead and keep your initiative score just so you can move.
who goes first between Foxy and Blue?
I'm just gonna say they go at the same time. Josh, Fernando, what do you two do?
Alright then.
Stay alive.
Because the door behind you guys is not blocked, by the way. You can easily walk out of this room quickly.
It's like, do we want
Yeah.
to leave?
Let's do that.
Okay, fine.
Alright,
Fine. We'll leave this
so-
room
so- okay.
empty and there's no one in it. And Fernando is slowly ushering everyone out, like, next room.
All right. So, do you leave the room, Fernando?
Yeah,
Fernando would leave
I
the
leave
room.
the room.
Okay, you both leave the room. All right. You two are okay. And now,
For me, I see Kai as a lost cause now since he actively separated from the group despite Fernando's clear warning.
all right. It is now Jordan's turn. What are you gonna do?
We'll head to Athena.
Okay, you move over to Athena. That's all. Is that all you're gonna do, or?
Yes, magical leave, Kai and his cynical out of the way. Like, move them further ahead.
You sure that's like an idea you should do?
They are next to holes. I moved them forward.
Forward into a hole? The hole in front of them? That's clearly in front of them. Forward north.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, Mega, what are you doing? I did not hear what you were trying
I'm
to say.
moving Kai forward.
Wait,
With
are
magical
you
leaf.
are you going like over here?
You're moving to where Kai is, away directly from you.
No, using magical leaf to make Kai move forward.
So you're practically hitting Kai for free damage.
Well, I mean, my character's not here and such, so I don't know if I can even give my 2 cents on this.
Think of it like when
Oh, razor leaf.
No, you said magical leaf.
So, once again, Jordan, what are you doing? Because I did not hear what you're trying to say.
I'm using magical leaf to make Kai and his tentacle move forward.
You're trying to hit them with recoil with leaves that cut?
That will not work. All you're gonna do is hurt them. Are you sure you want to
Exactly.
do that?
I mean, I was thinking of like the air pusher them.
I'm just gonna say, from looking at Kai, nothing's happening to him. He's just standing there and he's completely fine. He's just
This is
standing
the
still
same.
and nothing's happening.
This is the same thinking process of the Charmander situation. This is the same thinking process of the Charmander situation. Whatever you're thinking that helps is not helping at all. You're just destroying your friendship.
I was
Foxy,
saying,
cool it a little bit, all right?
I mean,
I'm saying I was using magical leaf as like a wind to push them forward.
That will not work. That will not work.
It just will not work. Magic
You
Leaf
need-
is not a move that pushes in any capacity.
You
Yeah,
need
no,
someone
wait.
like You need someone
need
like Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto.
Whirlwind.
Yeah.
Correct.
Pidgeotto with Gust, Whirlwind would move them. Something like Magical Leaf would only hurt them. You're basically stabbing a knife into a cut wound and said, yeah, that will stop the bleeding.
That's very. Yeah. Yeah. So, Jordan, what will you do? You are currently by the door. Athena's next to you. Vines are currently hostile and trying to grab you both. What are you gonna do?
You know, what do you think?
I'd say the same thing.
Huh?
Hello?
Hello?
Medic?
Huh?
I'm
Megan?
waiting on- I'm
Looking
waiting
your
on
way.
Athena.
Oh, you're speaking of
What are you doing to Athena?
I asked her what does she think.
You're asking a
Okay,
child.
is that all you're gonna do? Is that all you're gonna do for your turn?
Yeah,
Alright. Fernando looks. I mean, not Matt, Fernando. Jordan looks at you, he's like, looks at Athena like, what are we gonna do? Alright. It is now the Vine's turn. Right.
They're dead.
And there's a facepalm.
Meanwhile, this is happening because I'm I can only assume time has passed.
I know for
Josh-
a fact that my Pokemon have way better initiative than me.
Oh, wait, Athena, is your Cherubi out? Because all I see is your 3 Pokemon and you.
My Cherubi's at work, man, doing a job.
Cherubi was a joke. The Cherubi was a joke.
Okay.
I'm guessing you sent. Okay, guessing you sent Cherubi on another job. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, dude, I always send Cherubi on a job.
I haven't returned.
Alrighty. Oh, roll that again.
Why are you?
Oh. Oh
rolled-
no!
You rolled 3 times, man.
I know, because one of them had to re-roll.
Oh, because of the same dice.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean,
Athena, Jordan, you both need to roll Dex and Evasion. You yourselves, not your Pokemon.
dang. This is why Fernando says, like, alright guys, we need to go out of this room. The Vitans know we're here.
Athena is in such a careful state that she's gonna put Will into this roll to get an automatic success.
You mean a panic state?
She wants to live, buddy.
Exactly,
four.
panic.
Alright,
Anyways,
Athena.
Adrenaline.
Alright,
Nice.
Athena, roll for it.
Nice roll,
I see
Jordan.
I see Jordan's already rolled for it, and he rolled pretty good, actually.
And I put Will into it, so I get 1 success.
Wait, that's all your Dex and Evasion?
I have 0 evasion and 1 dex. I'm a slow girl.
Oh no!
He's the medic.
I'm surrounded
Jordan.
by teammates.
Jordan,
Meant to protect
duck
me.
and tuck and roll and out of the way, but Athena gets grabbed and starts getting dragged towards this hole.
Ah!
Swad Moon already used its reaction to save Fernando. The only one who can save you right now is actually either your other 2 Pokemon or Chikorita.
And you.
I'm gonna have my Audi prioritize with Helping Hand on my Krogunk.
Alright, what's Krogunk do you want to do to try and help you? Because depending on what you have Krogunk decide to do, it might cause Krogunk to be dragged down with you.
Oh, you need range moves. You need range moves.
Yeah, Krogunk's gonna use a ranged move in a Venoshock.
Ooh.
On the
Shockwaves.
Venoshock.
That's like a
and-
poison. That's like a poisonous blade. Of fire.
Yeah, and Audie's planning to use Helping Hand on the Krogunk.
Alright.
And using magical leaf on the vine.
Does it have priority?
Venoshock does not have priority.
No,
in
no, no.
its,
What? No, the thing that Jordan's trying to do. Does it have priority, Jordan?
No, it has.
If no, stay quiet.
Hey, don't be rude of it.
Yeah,
just-
Foxy.
Sorry.
Foxy, you need to cool it. That is not polite. And I said reaction. Chikorita hasn't done anything, so Chikorita has a reaction to use.
I'd say save the reaction and
I know this sounds very D&D, but this is just what I'm doing for this.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
this being D&D is, you know,
So yes,
Not wrong.
Mega, Chikorita can indeed use Magical Leaf. And since it's a no dodge move, I'm gonna go ahead and use your Chikorita's move first. Roll for it. Just roll for accuracy to see if it works, and then roll for damage. It's just a bird chilling outside my window. Cool.
2 successes out of 5.
Alright. Your Magical Leaf works. Roll for damage.
Put it
Wait,
at
let's try that
the
again.
6.
6.
Or damage.
With Krogon quickly grabbing onto you, the leaves go and it slice immediately through the vines, and Athena drops back down to the floor. All right. It is now Kai's turn. What are you doing as you see this all happening?
You can either
You see the
forward.
vines seem to be solely focused on these 2 at the moment. Nothing's happening. It's as if they don't know you're there. And you're like, oh shoot, I'm actually well hidden. I'm actually a stealthy boy.
Well, good fast. Gasp.
There's two things he can do. One, terminate his stealth mode and help them. Or two, keep his stealth
Forward.
license and
He's
move
going forward, sir.
All
He's
right.
already decided.
All
Do
right.
not terminate their stealth license. Good.
All right. Roll me Dex Stealth, Kai. The DC for this will be pretty low since they're currently distracted by these two at the moment.
Like trip or something.
Having DCs is very interesting to have. One success.
Doom,
Awkward.
doom.
Might have Dino use a priority move.
How does
Oh, good job, Kai. You get
I-
closer over here with stepping in these what appears to be like pools of. Oh gosh, is this blood? I hope this is not blood.
It's just ketchup. Totally.
All right, and you find. We'll get back to that in your next turn.
Ooh.
It is now Athena's turn. What are you gonna do?
Athena's going to stay as close as she can to the exit.
The door's right
And-
here.
Yep, with her Pokemon at nearby. But she's gonna stay at the exit to keep an eye on Kai and order Audino to use Helping Hand on him, if her Helping Hand can reach that far.
You okay, Anne? Athena?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say Athena. Helping Hand will not reach Kai.
He can hear it, can't he? Whatever.
Gosh. Oh, my bad.
Whatever.
My bad.
All right. Athena.
And everybody around me is just
Okay,
staying
Athena.
alert.
Since you're fully out of the room, you are still in danger.
I had asked Athena if she's alright.
Well, I mean, I am just right at the. Should I just exit and look at him through the door? Because I want to keep an eye on him. That's what I want to do. I want to make sure Kai is, there within eyesight.
But you're
say
still
that and
close. You're still close enough to be hit.
I see.
All right.
You say
Back
that and you know what happened to Exit.
All right. Back to the top of the round. It's Jordan's turn. Jordan, what are you gonna do? You see, Kai actually made it across.
Don't tempt it.
What, hit him? No. Don't do that.
No, do something irrational that you'll highly regret.
And you should get to the others. I'll keep an eye on him.
Apparently Kai's mastered all of his don't move segments. Alright, so Jordan, what are you gonna do? Oh no, don't tell me I can't be heard again.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
No, I can
Okay.
hear you. We can hear
It's
you.
not you. It's not you.
Alright,
I did
It's
say
not
what
you,
I-
it's us. It's not you, it's us.
alright. Jordan, what are you gonna do?
I just did say what I was going to do.
I can't hear you. I couldn't hear you, dude.
It's Athena should head out. I'll keep an eye on Kai.
Alright, so you're just gonna stand there and say, hey, keep an eye on Kai. Is that all you're gonna do?
No, he's going to exit out the room while keeping an eye on Kai.
Is that what he
I told
said?
Athena to exit the
Okay.
room.
Oh.
I'm keeping an eye on Kai.
Alright, sir, are you still standing there?
Yeah,
Okay, is that all you're gonna do?
yeah.
Alright. It is now the Vine's turn.
Well, am I able to heed his advice before the vines go after me?
I'm gonna say you're
He's
still at the
telling me to
door.
Exit. Okay.
You're like literally, you know the door frame? You're right in between there. You're just within range.
Yeah, but the vines might not be lightning fast, and I can look at them coming after me. That's a good idea.
Maybe they'll give you a back rub. Who knows?
Maybe they'll give me a back rub. Maybe they won't be nightmarishly horrifying.
Maybe
They'll
they're
give you a
look-
cookie on your way out.
Maybe they're looking for. Maybe they just want to give
Friend.
someone a massage. Maybe that's what it is. Just us.
Yeah.
Alright. The Vines shoot. So Athena and Swadloon need to roll Dex evasion.
Alright.
Getting away for Athena.
Yeah, even if I did have the chance to even do anything, I'm probably too far away to do anything. And I'm also
Swab
facing
Loon's
the
evasion.
other direction.
Alright.
Can I get in a way for Adina?
The
Unfortunately, I'm gonna say since Chikorita and Swadloon are in the way, I'm gonna say no this time.
Okay.
Very well.
Alright, so just need Athena's roll.
Come on, Athena, you can do it.
Both Swadloon and Athena get grabbed and start getting dragged towards different holes.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Swadloon being dragged this way, Athena being not Krogunk.
Hello.
Alright. Is anyone gonna do anything? Krogunk, Chikorita, and Jordan. I'm gonna say Audie will not be able to help at this moment.
Audie has a priority move in Helping Hand. So
Okay,
like, at
you're
least
right.
support.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind, you're right. Audie can help with Helping Hand. If it chooses to. Jordan.
Which it does.
Okay,
I'm gonna try
Swadloon
to
can't
grab-
do anything, and neither. Okay, go ahead.
I was
So-
gonna try to grasp the wild balloon and to magical leaf to fine again.
Audie will support the Chikorita in shooting the vine down.
What are you gonna?
And Krogunk is gonna try saving me with his sharp Venoshock.
The magical leaf is for Adina.
All
What?
right.
I'm gonna try to pull.
Okay, so
Swaddle.
Cow, don't worry about what Mega's doing. Worry about what you're doing. Because okay, so
Okay.
this is kind of a split-second decision thing. So that means both Krogunk and Chikorita are going to try and save you. So have them both roll so Krogunk roll accuracy and Chikorita roll for accuracy.
Can my Audie instead use Disarming Voice then?
That will not break the vines.
Oh, it is soundproof.
Oh,
It-
maybe it'll weaken them. I don't know.
It essentially has soundproof. Sound moves cannot affect it, is what I'm assuming.
Okay.
They are just vines. All right.
Jeez, do you have anything that can cut Audie?
All right. Okay, so Jordan, roll for damage.
Secret
Athena, roll for-
power. What
roll
does secret
accuracy.
power do in a manner?
Lots.
I don't know. Who knows?
rocks-
Ghost type moves.
Can rocks deal with the vine?
3.
All right, 3 damage. All right. You really severely cut up the dines. All right, Athena, roll Krogunk's accuracy for Venoshock.
Okay.
For my character, I'm trying to pull the swaddle.
Swadloon?
Alright.
Yeah.
That's
All
accuracy.
All right, you're trying to pull Swadloon free.
Yeah.
All right, roll Dex Strength.
Strength.
Can Audie help in any capacity? She has not used Helping Hand on anybody yet. Because, like, I'd like to give somebody a +2 and everybody's already rolling their dice before I get a chance to do that. Like there! Man!
I.
All right,
Is nobody listening to me?
I'm listening.
all right. So that's Krogunk's accuracy.
Yeah, that is Krogunk's accuracy.
I'm going to
All
say
right.
yes and no.
Roll for damage.
1.
Krogunk just barely cuts you free with Venoshock. All right, Jordan, roll me a d20 again.
Oh, Swaddloon.
Swalloon keeps being dragged towards. Now
You
I
and
need
your
you to roll
11
me.
victories.
Now I need you to roll me pure Dex. Pure Dex.
I'm guessing my Swaddloon's struggling as best he can.
Swalloon's trying.
Ew.
And Jordan, you realize and you let go at the last second as you roll your arms as you almost fall in. But Swalloon gets dragged into the darkness.
No.
Sorry,
Oh no,
Athena.
Swalloon. Okay. That's the Vine's turn. And
Vines
Athena,
have won.
yeah. Now Swalloon's been taken. Oh no.
So I'm right here.
Alright. It's now Kai's turn, and Kai, I'm gonna say you see this. You look back and see Swadloon getting dragged into one of the holes.
Red, am I right here?
You are basically right at the edge of this. You nearly fell
And
in.
that the Pokemon that Swadloon got dragged into a hole, but I saw something over here, and I need to know what it is, and hopefully
Alright.
it's worth it.
Kai, you see a dusk stone.
I did
A
say
desk
sorry-
stone.
Yep, a dusk stone.
Oh,
I did say sorry to Adina.
Okay, I grab it.
Alright. Kai, roll me insight alert.
Insight alert. That's gonna go fantastic. If I can find the insight.
Insight's one of the main
there it is.
stats.
Yeah. Hey.
You notice a lever right next to this right next to this sink.
A lever or a lever?
What?
Yes.
It's a stick that you can pull.
Alright, so
Is it just me?
No, it's not. It's
You
you.
hear a click.
Red, I did say sorry to Adina.
Anyway,
You know, respond to this question, and sometimes the typing in the chat is much better.
it is now Athena's turn actually. As Jordan looks at her and says sorry.
Athena's just gonna rush out,
All right, you're rushing
picking
out.
up her Krogunk to just take everybody with.
All right, Athena's made it to safety. Jordan's back to the top of the round. What are you gonna do?
I try to go back to the door.
Yeah, you can go back to the door. Are you gonna exit?
I don't have to keep an eye out for Kai.
All right, you're gonna stay there. Okay.
Yeah.
If you stay in, you're gonna be targeted on lot and rolling a bunch of dex rolls.
Yeah, because we're not in there. You two are basically lost causes.
Well, I mean,
Right.
since Athena just exited, can her Krogunk at least attack one of the vines if something happens?
You
Considering
said
she just exited?
Every time someone gets dragged down or fails, they quickly go down again and then come back up. Actually, no, you're right. No, wait, no. What am I saying? My mind is melting. Yeah, they go down and they come back up. It's if this is a different pair of vines each time. So Krogunk, if you're standing there, yeah, you can do it. Because I need Jordan and Chikorita. Since there's no other targets, it's immediately going after you guys. You need to roll Dex Evasion, both of you. Alright. Is that for...
That's for me.
Alright, that's for you? Alright. I didn't know. Once again, you kind of disco dance out of the way. Like you go, stand out of the way.
You
And channeling your inner contest star. But now you need to roll for Chikorita. Dex and Evasion.
What?
No.
Chikorita gets grabbed and started being dragged towards the hole.
I guess that's Krogunk could do something while he's at the exit.
Yep, Krogan can do something. Roll. If you're using Venoshock, roll for it.
Yeah, that's a Venoshock moment. Do be a
Roll for
Venoshock
it.
moment. Okay.
Roll for accuracy.
Slash R7 D6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright. Ooh, that's a crit, so roll one extra dice of damage and roll for damage.
Slash R. So 1 extra dice?
Yep,
Okay,
one extra dice.
that's 4 damage.
And that just barely cuts through Chikorita's vines. Alright, Kai, what are you doing?
Alrighty. So is this stuff actually here, like drawers and stuff in the fridge?
Yeah, there are actual drawers and fridges.
Okay, I am going to look through it.
Alright, I'm assuming you picked up the desk stone?
Yes, already did that.
Okay.
It's kind of
So,
I'm gonna start
Kai-
investigating the area.
Alright.
I'm gonna start looking through.
Unlike the others, I'm gonna have you roll something called a luck roll. It's a d20.
Well, knowing my luck, I'm gonna roll 1. Alright, let's see.
Wow!
Yeah,
You
yeah,
never
we
called
know.
it.
Okay, Kai. Now you need to roll me a doom roll.
It was a trap. What is that?
Maybe.
Is it a d20?
Yes.
yes.
Alright, watch this be a 20. Nope, okay.
Kai. You pull out a drawer and it falls. You quickly grab it. And you stay still for a moment, tense. Roll me Dex Stealth.
You pulled a drawer out too far, you buffoon.
Said dex and stuff.
Yes. Same roll you've been rolling for a
Okay.
while now.
Hey!
You
Wow!
wait, tense, but you and Cynical hold so still, and nothing happens.
Okay.
You are good.
I gently check the other drawer.
We'll get back to that on your next turn. It is now Jordan's turn. Jordan, what are you gonna do after this close call of Chikorita?
I'll tell Chikorita to stay with Adina.
Alright, Chikorita eagerly gets out of the room. Alright, is that all you're gonna do? Are you gonna stay there? Are you gonna leave the room, or...?
I can't really.
Well,
I
here's
don't
the
want-
thing. The vines don't know about Kai. If you just leave, the vines will go away.
Or go after him after looking around.
I mean, if we can,
Depends.
if we
Right
can,
now they're active.
if we can see Jordan and such, it's like, Jordan, what are you doing? Get over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, you guys, if you're looking through the doorway out in the dining hall, you see Chikorita and him almost get dragged. Jordan is somehow ninja dodging out of the way each time, and Chikorita nearly being dragged into the darkness. And also saw
Jordan!
Sawabloon get dragged into the darkness.
Jordan, do you have a death wish? This place clearly loves flesh.
Alright. Alright,
I-
so Jordan, Jordan, really quickly, are you gonna do anything, or are you just gonna stand there?
I is too far
You
gone.
you do not have to listen to them. You can either stay there or leave. It's up to you. It's your character.
What would your character do in this situation?
Let
I'll probably
let
look
Jordan
for-
speak. Let Jordan speak. I can't hear him. Let him speak.
I'm probably gonna look for a weapon to defend myself.
Weapon?
Yeah.
There's like
Roll
nothing
me
around
a
here.
one. Roll me a luck roll.
Master Chief Luck finds a
It's
magnum on the
1d20.
ground.
You don't see anything. It is now the Vine's turn, and since Krogunk is just barely out of its... Okay, wait. Where are you saying Krogunk is? Is it in the door frame or farther back?
Farther back, but able to shoot anything that comes after the people that he can see. If Jordan was
All right.
like
So
out of the
is
door
just-
frame,
Krogunk is just barely out of range. Jordan,
Krogunk-
however,
Krogunk
you
knows
need-
his range.
you need to roll me a Dex evasion twice.
Yeah, that's actually a good view. How do you do that? How do I do the targeting thingies?
Click the ruler.
Click the ruler. And
You see where the mouse is? The cube, the paintbrush, the magnifying glass, and then the
Yeah, I
ruler?
see.
Click the ruler.
oh right, you have
And
the
Ruler, grab a point, and drag.
You have the
And how do
Oh,
I-
shoot. Jordan, You get grabbed by one of the vines immediately. You start getting dragged.
That is 2 successes.
Well, since you're within range of Krogunk's Vanish Shock, he's gonna try using it on the vines.
All right, roll for it.
Are you going to boost it with Helping Hand? Since it has
Athena-
priority.
Audie is not there, not in the current room.
Audie might know what's going on, I guess.
For this case, I'm gonna say no.
Alright, in that case, the accuracy is 3 out of 7.
Alright, roll for damage.
Is it okay if I put, if Krogunk puts one of his 3 will into this?
No,
It's
you can't
damage?
will
No,
damage.
you can't. Yep, you can't will damage.
You can't will damage. Alrighty.
Why on earth does he only have 1 insight?
One what?
Alright,
Yeah.
roll for damage.
4.
Who has one insight?
Once again, Krogunk each time barely cuts Jordan free. As someone's vision has almost come to pass. Alright.
Fernando would be spoiling
Alright.
his proposal for this.
Alright.
And someone get in there and grab him!
It is now Kai's turn. I'm gonna say you found nothing in the drawers.
We can't grab him, Adina. He's a lost cause. He wants to die. Let him die.
You
I'm
think
back.
nothing
In
is
that
worth
case-
the risk?
I am going to go ahead and make my way back towards the group.
Alright. I'm gonna say since they're preoccupied with Jordan, you don't have to roll for this time.
No, I'm not asking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that. But I'm asking, wouldn't my glasses be off?
Do you not have glasses holders or something?
You want your glasses to fall off? Sure, roll me a d20. For a doom roll.
I mean, when he was grabbed, when he said they'd come flying off.
Yeah. Yeah,
Roll me a
this roll.
1d20. Kai, you're not that close. You are farther
You're not
back.
that close. God. Guy speeding across.
Your
God.
glasses do not
go back
fall
in there.
off. You're good.
Alright, you can terminate. Kai, you can terminate your stealth. Your stealth license now. You can terminate your stealth license now.
No. They're preoccupied with Jordan.
Yep. Alright. Alright. With Kai moving there, it's now back up to the top. Jordan, it is your turn as you see Kai. You look back, you nearly got dragged into the hole again, and you see Kai is carefully coming back.
I would head out now.
Okay, you're leaving out of the room? Okay. Woo! That was tense.
Very.
Oh,
Krogunk
Kai's
stays at
not
the
out.
exit since I think he's in sight of Kai.
Alright.
Kai's
So
not
everyone
out of the
starts.
room.
So everyone peeks into the door, seeing Kai. Like, hurry, hurry! Okay, Kai, are you continuing moving?
Actually, I'm gonna wait for a moment, just so that the vines can calm down for a little bit.
Yeah, the vines are
Oh.
gone. You don't see the vines anymore. They seem to
Okay.
retracted.
Alright. In that case, I then will start stealthing my way again.
All right, roll me Dex Stealth.
Okay.
As you step, you hear a reek, and vines shoot up.
Oh,
I immediately
geez.
sprint. I start
Roll me
sprinting.
Dex Evasion, Kai, because I'm assuming Cynical's still on you.
Yep. I am
Spend
holding it
will.
for dear life.
Are you going to spend will? Are you going to spend will? Are you going to spend
I
will?
don't have any will to spend.
A reason.
Dude,
So Dex and Evasion.
dude, your life is on the line. What's not to spend?
Well, here's the thing.
I
Listen.
would fall unconscious if he spills all his will.
Yeah, myself.
Well, I can use one, but I don't feel like
Can use-
right now is the right time.
There's a reason why I say don't spend your will willy-nilly. Save it.
For intense moments like this.
Alright.
2 successes?
Yeah.
Kai, you get grabbed.
Oh, is this? Oh, it's a DC of 3. Ow.
Okay.
Yep.
Should have put Will into it.
Should've,
Cyndaquil.
but didn't.
Currently, since Cyndaquil's on your back, they don't know about Cyndaquil. Because these Titans don't have eyes, they hear sound. So anyway. Cyndaquil.
Okay.
What is Cyndaquil gonna do?
Can Krogunk do anything, actually?
Krogunk is out of range.
What?
Okay.
It's a stab move, so it has.
What would be good?
These are vines, mind you.
Yep.
Yeah, but which hole are they coming
Level
out
2
of?
or Flame Charge. So, Flame Charge.
Are you sure that's a
Alright.
good idea? Because Flame Charge is a melee move.
He's literally on fire. They're grabbing fire if they're trying to.
Alright.
I'd rather be burnt than dead. So,
Alright,
Flame
roll
Charge.
Cyndaquil's accuracy for Flame Charge.
Fair enough. Does Flame...
this better work.
Is Flame Charge the one that
Come
increases
on.
dex?
Alright, 2 damage.
Is it fire
Alright.
to me?
2 for accuracy.
Super
Oh,
accuracy?
that 5d6 was for accuracy? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, roll for damage. Roll for damage.
It's a fire type move, just saying.
Yep.
Imagine the tentacles are water type.
1.
No
Nothing.
damage.
So
No
2,
damage.
I guess. Maybe.
Maybe it's scared of
Yeah.
fire.
You burn
It's
the
just-
flames a bit, but it's not enough. Gabe, roll Cyndaquil's pure dex.
Oh no.
It's
Wait,
gonna
wait,
get grabbed.
wait.
I already know that.
Red. Question.
Yes.
Flame
yes.
Charge. It increases dex, right?
Yes.
Does it get the benefits?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay then.
So Gabriel, roll Cyndaquil's pure dex plus 1.
For that.
Okay. So instead of 4, I roll 5, right?
Yep.
Ow!
Oh no!
I'm dead.
Kai and Cyndaquil, along with all your other Pokemon in your party, get dragged to the darkness.
Immediately seeing this, I slammed the door shut, wanting no one to bum rush in stupidly.
Do
No
you
one's
get
going to
dragged to the
die
same
hero.
hole?
Yeah. And Kai,
Okay.
I need you to go onto the run-on room / group split chat, the one-on-one chat.
Okay.
No one's
I'm
dying
sorry
here
to describe
today.
my death.
I am shutting that door. I am shutting that door, making sure no one bum rushes in and trying to die here.
You don't have to slam it so loudly. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, but out of game, look at these rolls and highlights. These are ass.
Yeah, look at them. Dude,
Look at those rolls.
They're terrible rolls. That's my luck of rolls.
We were close, at least.
Yeah? We
Alright.
almost had a dust going on us. Not like it did anything. Unless, of course,
Money, if you stole it.
yeah. If he gets to keep it, and, Josh got his Eevee to max friendship and wanted an Umbreon. Or just evolve at night.
Guys, wait, I'm doing this in character. Guys, focus. Kai's now a lost cause. We need to actually stick together. Do anyone have some sort of rope, chain, anything to tie us together? Literally?
Alright, simmer your voice down, quiet. Things seems to be responding to sound. The quieter we are, the
Oh
better.
good, it's blind.
So, yeah, maybe except when going over holes or something. I don't know. Either way.
That or we get rocks to distract it. If it's listening for sound, if we throw rocks to make it sound like footsteps on wherever the opposite side of we are, would it go to it?
Question is, how many vines are down there, and what kind of monstrosity are we dealing with?
One that obviously eats flesh, aka us.
Question, is it
I
just
thought
flesh? Or anything that makes sound?
What makes sounds and isn't flesh? Don't say ghost Pokemon, I know you're going to say it.
I'm not saying ghost Pokemon, I'm talking about inanimate objects. Like, for example, that lamp over there. If we were to drop that lamp, and you did the joke, got it. And it'd be really funny if there was
This cannot be in character. My God.
No, the lamp thing is definitely not in character. I bet.
Yeah, it's not in character.
Anyways,
It's
like,
not in character.
like if we were to like roll the lamp on the ground or any object, it'd probably go pick it up. So if he had anyone with levitate, it'd be fine. If I have to, I can bring Pluty out. I don't want to bring Pluty out.
Wait, Blue. Backtrack. Remember the time where I summoned up Pidgeotto? How did it hear him? Let's say your deer is correct. How did it pop up and grab Pidgeotto?
I did. Here's what I said.
Flopping.
What I said is either sound or sight above the holes. Sight above the holes or sound from our footsteps.
Okay, so 2 things come into mind right now. One, we need to he used rope to strangle our wrist together. 2, we need something soft to muffle our footsteps.
Well, we also need to not make any creep. We have to watch out for the floorboard.
Yeah.
How are you two taking this so?
One, I'm insane. And my insanity, it keeps me from feeling fear.
I'm just seeing some things. And I'm doing my best to avoid those situations. For example, it's Fernando, by the way. Or unless you're speaking out of character.
Yeah. Of course we're speaking in character. 2, you're a child, and he's a moron.
Question: how long the stream been running? Just want to know. So in the bottom, the stream has been running for an hour for now. Down in the bottom right, just below the player, you will see a timer counting up, Mike, and that is where you'll see stuff. So yes.
Oh,
Just need to
please.
I
So-
feel like I am annoying the ghost type here. The dodging.
Let me think. We haven't seen any ghost type yet. We've seen a mysterious person. We've seen a bunch of vines.
Yeah.
Ghost type would love it here because, you know, they mostly have levitate. I'm looking at you, Gengar line. Yeah. So, rope. The only thing we have rope about is string shot, but you want to use that?
Yes? Please?
And can
Because-
use funds.
Because, like, 3 out of 4 of us are complete morons and would run off at the sight of something sus.
Well, here's the thing. Vine Whip comes from the Pokemon. We would have to cut the vine off if we're going to use it as a proper rope, unless we're going to have the Pokemon continuously be using Vine Whip. Which I don't know about the strain of the Pokemon, and I don't want to be cutting off any vines.
I'm assuming you guys are freaking out that Kai is gone.
No, we're not actually freaking out. We're making a plan so no one does moron stuff.
Basically, they just forgot about Kai.
Well,
Yeah, Kai's a lost cause.
Poor
Rest in
Kai.
peace for him.
I didn't. Athena's like really gloomy about the loss of both Kai and her Pokemon.
I was
Okay,
doing really well until the floor creaked.
I think
Okay.
I think Ed would be running up against Adina.
Okay, to reestablish, we need chains and we need something soft under our feet in order to have a 50% chance of surviving this hell house.
What?
Alright.
If you just
I'm
want to
gonna
leave him
say-
behind, why don't you just leave this matter in general?
Can't. The door's
Well, I
locked.
can't. My bird is down there, being
Ugh.
eaten. I'd like to at least retrieve its corpse and have a proper burial.
Alright.
I mean,
And-
I could just leave and burn the entire mansion down
Let's not do that.
if you want that.
Kai's down there. We can at least go see if they're okay.
Fine, we'll
What
go
about-
we'll get their bodies and give them a proper burial later.
Flames over here. One of them is now lit.
Which one?
Wait,
Wait, Flame.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
There's there's 2 flames on each side. 3 of which is not lit, but one on this side over here is now lit.
What?
I think not to
It can't.
find lever.
Is this a?
I
This feels like a puzzle out of a game. We went to a room. I did something. I don't know what he did, but apparently it's lit now. Oh.
I think he pulled a lever.
Did we see that? Did Jordan and me see that while we were there?
no one saw that. No one saw.
We're talking to
anything
Red
he
here.
did.
You guys, I'm gonna say you guys saw him crouch down, start to get up, then did something, as if he pulled his arm up. You don't know what he did, but looks like he was holding on to something, then let it go.
Okay.
But that's all you saw. You didn't specifically see the lever. You don't know.
Only me and Jordan saw that because that's when he did that. Everybody else exited the room at the time.
Mhm.
Are they saying this out loud or in their minds? Like,
No, we're figuring out who is going to tell the team that Akai did something.
no,
Athena?
basically,
No, she's stupid.
I'd
So
probably
basically,
say
She's
that-
no.
crouched down being booked.
so
I probably-
basically, no one. So basically, no one.
Jordan saw it. Jordan saw him do it.
Either way,
probably-
basically, no one's saying anything.
You're also speaking too fast. Slow down.
I'm trying to say I would probably say it out loud.
Jordan tells the group, okay.
Great. We know the team has at least one brain cell.
Well, Athena's currently not happy.
Okay, just breathe and relax. Athena goes to comfort Athena's like.
Athena goes to comfort Athena.
No, I mean Fernando.
Yes.
Fernando goes. Yes, I'm secretly a Zoroark. Yes. No, I'm not.
And is also trying to comfort Athena.
Also, where's Red? Can we not hear him? He's not
I'm right
saying
here.
anything. Okay,
I'm here.
say something. God, please, I beg to you. Athena goes.
Okay.
You guys,
What?
you guys all feel your phones buzz, like you just received a text, even though you guys currently have no signal.
I tossed mine down onto Fernando.
What? It's like, why are you tossing me your phone? I have my own phone. Okay, cool.
I'll check what it is.
Fernando looks at both phones.
Athena doesn't know what a signal is and looks at her phone.
All right, you look at the phone and it says, "Ooh, looks like 1's down, 4 to go.
Wait.
Can you survive? Can you find what you need to find?"
Yeah,
Well,
this is a prank.
Fernando's.
Wait, Fernando.
No.
Is it? What is it, Fernando? A cursed image? A cursed text? Something cursed? Are we going to die?
It's like okay. Fernando walks over quietly to Josh. Yes, Josh. And it's like, okay, cool. Here's your phone back. Keep it on you. Stuck it off.
No. It may be cursed. You can keep it for now.
Do any of you look? Does anyone else look at your phones?
Hey.
Fernando has my phone and he's looking at both of them.
They both have the same text.
Like, yeah, that's what I thought. Is like, wait, they both have the same text, which is why it's like, take your, like, okay, fine, let me show you. Fernando shows both phones.
I close my eyes.
Really?
I close my eyes and look away. No, I am not looking at the cursed image. It may be cursed.
What does Jordan and Athena do?
I mean, Athena's reading, has read the text. Just,
Yeah, it says the same thing that Fernando's saying.
It's just a prank.
No, this is not a prank.
If it's just
This is horrible.
It's not a prank. This is a game. So we're playing. Fernando turns off the phone, puts them both in his pocket. Separate pockets.
Or
mind
maybe
you.
it's a serial killer. That type of game. Who
Oh,
knows?
I look towards Jordan. Why didn't you save him?
he lets him die. End
Why
of
didn't you
story.
save
Let's
him?
go.
I thought he could make it.
I rush over and slap him in the face.
You
Holy
let him
moly.
die.
You let him go?
Everybody hates Jordan. Why?
He doesn't think things through. I left
didn't
because I had
either?
I left because I had a good reason. I know Kai was a lost cause. That's why I left in the first place. Jordan just thinks, oh, he can possibly make it. That's his reason.
I'm
That's
talking
more
about
than
my
what you
squaddle
did,
too,
Josh.
you
That's
know.
more than what you did.
That is true.
I'm surprised no one else is I'm not surprised no one's called him out on that.
It's like, well,
That is true.
it's like, well, I mean, I'm really surprised.
Because Jordan stayed a lot longer than anyone else did.
It was more like, okay, so here's what the thing was. It was like, if something comes up,
Right
Fernando
back.
would say that, like, the vines came noticed to our attention when we entered. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but it seemed like Kai was safe for the moment. It might have been us that got him to die, or I say in quotes. Calm down.
Oh no, he's definitely dead.
Yeah, so I'm assuming Fernando's trying to calm everyone down.
Yes, and give.
I mean, Athena is still incredibly pouty at Jordan for not saving her swaddle.
Oh wait, so Waddle's dead as well?
Oh dear lord.
Yeah, you
I'd slap you
guys
too if I
notice
could, but
Swadloon
I'm
is
so-
gone. You guys notice Swadloon's now not with Athena.
That's what
Her
Athena's
Pokemon are
been
standing very
yelling
close.
about!
Unfortunately, wow. Well, okay, it's like,
But Jordan, really quickly, Jordan, you can defend yourself because you know if you had not let go of Swadloon, you would have. There was nothing you could have done.
Well, even if he brings that point up, I still think he let go because he didn't want him to.
just, we need to be more coordinated in what we do. We are very wild and such, okay?
Oh, by the way, Red, I decided to check the front door to see if it's unlocked.
It is very much locked. The door handle is not even turning. In fact, it breaks off.
Hey guys, you want good news or bad news?
What's the good news?
We're here together, forever.
Okay, that's the bad news. Got it. We're stuck here in a
Bad news.
place. It's like okay, cool. That's the bad news. We're stuck in this house.
Yeah, that's the bad news. We're stuck.
Maybe this will be good team bonding exercise. I applaud you. As much as I kind of don't like this, I applaud you. This is good teamwork bonding.
Oh,
I checked.
Fernando, really quickly, are you shouting this?
Yes, he's shouting this.
Oh. Frick.
Okay, yes. Roll for Dex and Evasion, just for Fernando. Actually, no, for Fernando and Athena, actually.
Oh, fuck.
Since you
I
both
run-
were shouting.
what?
Yes.
I ran to the furthest wall with Volplix. I ran to the furthest
Alright,
wall.
you do so. Dex and Evasion for both of you.
Oh boy, I love my 1d6.
3 successes.
Losses.
You duck. You go. Whoa! Shit! You duck. In fact, your hat falls off your head really quickly. But Athena, you get grabbed and you start being dragged towards the hole.
Flame burst.
Oh.
Roll me a 1d6 to see if Charmander obeys ya.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Right. the
Krogan and
1d6.
Audino not gonna do anything with their 3 alert and nothing else?
Wow. Claire's just like no.
Charmander starts walking up the stairs. It's ignoring all of this.
That's
I-
the
All right.
Is Krogan just not gonna... Okay. Krogan, Adi, I yell.
These three can do something, including Jordan. Jordan, those four can do something.
In that case, I actually have a bit of a question out of character.
Yes.
Helping Hand says that I get 2 extra dice on its next skill, accuracy, and damage rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I do it for one of each, and it just keeps them? Or, like, is it when it's all used at once? Because I kind of want my Krogan to do more than 5 rolls for dealing damage.
Alright, read that back to me really quick.
Helping Hand, get 2 extra dice on its next skill, accuracy, and damage rolls.
It's
Ooh.
keyword and. That does it for all of them.
Okay. In that case, helping handing the Krongunk will get 2+2 on his accuracy and damage.
Roll
That's-
accuracy. Roll Audie's accuracy for helping hand then.
/R 5d6. 1,
It
2,
goes
3
up.
out of. Awesome.
All right, now roll.
Krogunk's Venoshock has become a 9d6 instead of the
Bazooka.
7
A bazooka.
Wow.
with a.
Whoa.
That's funny.
1 damage.
It's no wait. What?
What's happening?
All right.
Yeah. Is
Oh,
that
no.
accuracy or damage? Is that accuracy or
was
damage? Adina?
You dealt.
That-
Krogunk dealt one damage, but it did not break. But it actually, yeah, it did not break you free. You're still being dragged. Jordan, Chikorita, what are you two gonna do?
Oh wait, Kai's the one with the knife. As this is
Mega. Oh no, Mega's gone.
Mega. My god.
Yeah. As this is happening, I think to myself, I do remember what Fernando said, something about 1 out of 4, right? Red?
Yep. Yeah, but
I
really
look-
quickly, we're gonna need to wait. We're gonna need to wait for Mega. Mega, where'd you go?
I'll add him.
Mega's mute. Mega's
Yep,
mute.
I know.
Oh, he probably could have at least said something if he was going away.
He leave us behind.
I mean, you left everyone else behind. You duck. You got the heck out of there, Vulpix.
Hey, I had a good reason. I don't want to die. And Fernando clearly, he shouted, wanting us to die along with him.
Well, well, I kind of texted out his reasoning as things were happening.
You're just gonna say that while Athena's being dragged down?
Well,
Okay.
because he can't quickly pull out another Pokemon, I assume.
We can only act once because this is a fast reaction. Thanks to Fernando here. Let's give him a round of applause.
Welcome back, Jordan.
The bright side, Fernando himself has confirmed a theory.
Okay, dearie. Thanks for watching.
Is it,
Adina, Fernando triggered the vines. The vines go after Adina, Krogunk, and her.
No. Fernando triggered the. I heard you say. Wait, did you say Jordan or Fernando?
Fernando.
triggered it.
Fernando.
Okay, good.
Fernando triggered the vines. The vines go after Alice. Alice is going to die. What? No, not
Oh,
Alice.
he's
Adina.
You should just be quiet and let him talk, okay?
let the DM talk.
Adina.
Let the DM talk. You're saying everything wrong.
Okay. Okay then.
Red,
Yes.
talk. Tell Jordan what's going on so he can do whatever's going on.
Okay, Athena's in danger, and currently only Jordan and Chikorita are the only ones who can currently try to save her.
Krogunk dealt 1 damage to the vine. Whoop-de-doo.
Yep.
Player was
Nice
not-
accent. Busy. Accents texting me across the board.
I'm gonna type it out for him in case he went AFK again.
But hey, yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, Red...
My
put it won't
leg!
be- Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Flair's not being helpful because, the dice don't like moves. Fine, it's in Flair's character to do that. I question what I see. Well, the question is, do I question it in character or out of character? It's probably out of
Alright.
character.
Okay. Athena, Jordan grabs onto you. Okay.
I definitely try my best to like grab back.
Right.
Question is, grab each other where?
Bonk.
What's that supposed to mean? Anywhere. I don't want to die.
You know exactly what I mean.
Athena's a child.
Athena's 11.
I know,
Uh-huh.
which is why I said it.
Alright.
Screw.
Athena, you feel Jordan grabbing onto you, but you are both being dragged towards the hole.
Is it slowing down at least?
Good question. Is it slowing down due to all this chaos?
No, now I'm curious. What happens if I go down?
Okay.
You go down along with the rest of the team because we don't know what to do without you. Quite literally.
Wow. It's just like I'm also the one streaming. I could have myself muted, but I have to be here so we can see how terrible you guys act if that ends up being the case, but hopefully not. 4 damage. Nice. How I see it, Josh is the one who kind of...
Alright, Athena, as you see the hole getting so close, you hear a few whistles through the air, and the vine breaks, and you and Jordan go flying back.
Fernando
I get up and make distance.
whispers
All
and
right.
moves quietly. It's like, oops, my bad. I cannot move my character. Fun. Oh, never mind, I can. Like, he moves quietly. Like, okay, one.
Alright,
Sorry.
you guys quickly move back from the hole, and no vines emerge from it.
Well, I confirmed a theory. Don't be loud. Got it.
Don't be stupid.
You guys can't hear Josh. You guys notice Josh, who's hiding in the corner.
Josh, you can come over here now.
Are you yelling that?
No.
I slowly come over her to them, carefully as I can, despite my tiny sized brain. And okay, I think I may think what the moron wants from us.
What does he want?
So you know the thing about 1 out of
And that
4?
Jordan says.
Yeah,
What?
there's 1 out of 4.
There are 4 doors. There may be 4 secret head shenanigans that we have to do to get out alive. Or at least kill us all in a merciless death.
Okay then. Well,
But just in case this doesn't work, we always have fire types to burn the entire place down.
speaking of fire types, I need to go get my fire type.
Careful, they're the practically only one that can torch his entire place to ashes.
Fernando would move over to Flare and ask Flare, like, okay, do you want to stay out here or be in the Pokeball? Up to you. I will not force you in either one.
It snorts dismissively.
Up to you then. I was dragged into this mess as much as you.
Virgil just gets to the top of the stairs. No, not Virgil. Flare. Flare gets to the top of the stairs.
Virgil. Fernando follows and he goes, ushers the guys like, alright, we're gonna go this way for now.
Yeah, let's try to at least stay together.
We totally
Kai,
wanna
what are
see-
you doing here?
Kai, what are
Honestly,
you...
You guys, for a brief moment, you guys think you saw Kai, and then it was gone.
Fernando
I think
raises
I
an
gone
eyebrow.
insane. I think I gone insane, even though I'm already insane.
I think we're all slowly going insane. Okay, cool.
Yo, hello, Kai. No, Jordan, go with the group.
Okay.
Jordan,
Hey, Athena, should we check this floor? Jordan asks
No.
Athena.
No,
Because
no,
there's still one door that wasn't checked.
No.
Charmander has a mind of its own, so we have to follow him.
We're gonna follow.
But whatever you think is right, I say in heavy quotes, you do it on your own path and way alone.
Charmander looks at you, and you know the dragging down your part of your eye and then sticking their tongue out. That's what it does to you.
It's like, really? You
No,
Like, well then, you certainly have a mind of your own. Question is, if you were to continue on your own,
No.
would you even survive? You know it's better with others.
It hops dismissively.
that and
But
you.
it's hops dismissively, but it's not moving.
Alrighty then. Because we don't know exactly what to be doing, or it's like we don't know about how to
We
get
need-
to the door on the right, let's try the door on the left. Any objections?
Let's see where Charmander goes to first.
No, Charmander's gonna fall on the floor. Simple.
Last I
You know
heard,
Red.
Charmander is not moving.
Brett.
Yeah. Let's flip imaginary coin.
Red.
Yes.
Where's the Charmander going?
It's not moving. So you're gonna oh, Jordan, you're gonna check this room. Okay, Jordan, you peek your head in. It is pure darkness. You cannot see.
No.
Either one, this is some sort of game made by a sick man, and not the sick as in cough cough. I mean sick as in insane as me. Like Fernando, it's best to not leave out Pokemon that will slow us down intentionally. So you may have to put Flare away.
Probably safer that way unless anything's...
Do you have a Pokemon that's more brave and smarter than at least two people combined?
Well...
Charmander gives you the
That's close,
equivalent of
I
a
mean.
Charmander middle finger, Josh.
it's like...
Hey.
Hey, don't be rude to Charmander. So please, don't be rude to Flare. Please.
And you
I
see,
like to see you-
Fernando, you notice Flare giving Josh the middle finger.
Yes, it's
Charmander
like...
equivalent.
Wait. I'd like to say something. Well, if you think you're so great, I'd like to see you solve a room by yourself.
Please don't encourage Flare for that. Because I don't...
No, I double dare you.
Flare
Double dare you.
Flare starts walking towards this door.
I don't follow
under
dares
bus.
through. But okay then. Wonderful.
Jordan walks up to you guys and like, hey guys, the room to the room of the to the right of the stairs is fully dark.
Okay then.
Well, Dallas probably doesn't want cheaters.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
It's
so
probably dark
all right. So you guys are going to this room.
for you.
Yes.
All right. You guys find this creepy room.
Oh dear. Where do we start?
You start here again.
Alrighty then.
I don't see the map. Wait, this is the map? Oh.
This is the map.
Is
Oh.
hesitant to enter the room.
We'll stick together and we be careful what we do. Got it?
Okay.
Now,
Bah.
any descriptions we should be knowing about before we move on?
Like, what's the most
see-
apparent thing in this room?
You see all these red streaks on the floor from each of these beds going to the hole. with a few splatters here and there.
Anything we can see from where? Anything else we could see from where we're currently standing?
You see TVs and several rows of bookshelves.
Okay then. Well,
What's that?
go on. Sorry.
I stand there and ponder about any sort of ideas in case a tentacle appears. Like, can the TV distract them?
Question.
Alright. Alright, Jordan, you're walking slowly towards the TV. I mean, not the TV, the bookshelves.
Like, alright,
Bookshelves.
Alright.
let's go check the
All right.
bookshelves first. All of us should go together so we can search through it quickly, and make sure we have multiple eyes so we don't miss anything. Quietly move.
Alright. Since you're all going
Hope
together,
Okay.
Alright.
Hoplex, keep an eye on the hole, and if there's anything in coming out of it, go out all out crazy, fire her power.
alright. You guys,
Athena-
all of you
Athena
need
does-
to roll me. Okay, if you guys
Athena's
are all
not
moving.
moving.
Okay, you're not moving? Okay. Alright, Fernando, are you moving?
Fernando will be moving.
Alright. You three, roll me a Dex Stealth.
That's what I thought. Athena has 1 dex and no stealth.
Yeah, I don't think you even have enough dice to dodge.
I don't have enough dice to like. I'm
Yeah,
a
it's
child.
better.
What do you think a child is gonna do to act stealthy?
3 dice to be stealthy. Not good.
Try.
No, I'm not gonna try.
Oof.
Oh no.
No, I
Oh,
said cry.
no.
Oh!
Okay, let me go and roll for flare.
No, you don't need to root that.
Wait.
I don't.
Actually, if anyone's if anyone's Pokemon are walking on their own, they need to roll 2.
Oh no, he has.
I'm already. I can already. Yeah, so Flair's walking on his own, definitely. So yeah, Flair needs to roll.
Right now it's just following Flare. Because Josh dares Flare.
Flare! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Jordan has rolled. It was 3
Oh.
It was 1 success.
Oh.
Oh no, we're doing terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, we're terrible.
All
No.
right.
We're not ninjas.
All right.
Steam.
You guys, you blink, and then you see Kai, Zan, and Swabloon.
I've got tricks and literally everybody.
Yeah, you also see Trix. You also see Trix and Pidgeotto.
I'm confused. What?
I basically mentally hit myself and keep my eyes on the hole just in case this is a trick to catch us off guard.
I mean,
Nothing
Athena's
is
everything's on Athena is alert. She is alert. Her Audino's alert, and the Krogunk is there.
I'm looking
Alright.
for anything off, like hidden holes or.
You know what's off? The people in front of you
Alright.
just fall into the hole.
All right. Zan approaches Jordan.
Alright.
Ooh, you're going to say something. Something bad.
And he grabs
Oh, wait.
and then suddenly their faces look more like zombies.
Oh god.
Oh.
It suddenly also turns
Oh,
more ghostly, and he's starting to pull Mega through the floor.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I can't do anything. I'm gonna go finish my laundry.
Oh no.
Alright.
Oh no no.
Oh boy. I should be saving my reaction for when anything happens to me. Got it.
All right.
All right. Good thing.
Roll for initiative, everybody.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Except Athena.
Also, Athena's doing laundry as well, so
Uh,
we're rolling trainers.
hooray.
Are we rolling trainers?
Just yourself.
Alrighty then.
Wait, just our.
Yes.
Yeah, just I'll have your Pokemon roll go.
Just Pokemon rolls or human rolls?
Human.
Okay.
Okay, an 8. Roll for initiative. That's true. Well. Not much for that stealthy run. I think it might have been better.
Oof.
Oof. I think it might have been better.
Yeah, I
if
was having you guys have a group stealth check, which you guys absolutely bombed.
Yeah. 0 successes, 0 successes, 0 successes, 1 success. That's a 0.25. That's a 1/4 success rate out of 4 people.
3.
Alrighty.
No, 4 because
Oh
I'm.
wait, you're counting Charmander.
Yes, I had to
You're
count.
counting Charmander. Yeah. You're counting Charmander, I forgot that.
Yes, I'm counting Charmander. Charmander is more independent.
Oh shoot.
Oh no.
Oof.
But Jordan has a higher dex? Well, slash initiative score?
Yep.
So technically he would be going first if we're counting that.
Yep. Alright, so Jordan. He's trying to break free from that.
Fernando, careful what moves you use. Pidgeotto can copy them.
Well, yikes. The question is are these real Pokemon? Or these are just zombies? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's just assume they have normal Pokemon powers.
Oh no. Alright. Jordan tries to kick but misses as it's starting to pull him further down into the hole, into the floor, and he's like, ugh! And he's like, it's just his arms, shoulders, and head trying to. Somehow this thing is like forcing him down along with itself. Alright. It's now their turn.
Could Rita have done anything? Or no?
Actually, yeah, Chikorita's. It is Chikorita's turn as well. What is Chikorita?
Oh, Jordan is typing. Jordan can also hear us too, thankfully.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Chikorita, go to Athena! And Chikorita reluctantly runs over to Athena.
What's happening?
Jordan ordered Chikorita to go over to you.
Chikorita goes to your.
We're being attacked by ghostly zombies that are trying to take us to the floor.
I was here when that happened.
Already.
Okay, cool, making sure.
I'm rolling this guy. See.
Yikes.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh no.
Oh no!
And it grabs Jordan
Wait.
and it pulls him down. Jordan's gone.
And what about everybody else?
Wait.
These th-
Quick question.
Yes.
Does Psychic have any effect on Ghost? Does Psychic have
Yes.
any effect on Ghost?
It's only dark type.
Okay. Okay. That's my question. Continue.
Alright. And it's now the rest of their turns. The fake tricks is alright, hold up, let me get the Alright. The fake tricks. The zombie tricks goes over to Vulpix. Zombie Kai goes for Foxy.
Oh. Oh no.
And the zombie Swadloon goes for Charmander.
But it's kind of slow at it. Swadloon waddles over to Charmander.
Unless it's really
And
fast.
the fake
it's just scary.
Pidgeotto gets to Fernando.
Hmm.
All right.
Alright then.
The zombie Trix is going to try and grab Vulpix.
She will counter with flame. No, wait, not counter and not. Wait, probably counter, just not with flame burst. Counter with ember.
All right, roll for strength clash.
Why
No,
not?
wait, special clash.
Special clash.
All right, roll for it.
It's like, why are you not using Flame Burst? Oh, you want to use its actual effects. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh my lord! Ow!
Defender wins. Defender wins. I say sweating.
Not in this
Defender
case,
wins?
sweetheart. Yeah, the flame burst goes through the fake
No,
Trix.
I changed my mind about flame burst. I use ember.
That's what I meant to say. Ember. It goes through the fake chick tricks, and it's starting to drag Vulpix through the floor. All right, and the fake Kai is gonna try and do the same thing to you.
But miss.
A 1d3.
Oh, wait a minute. I rolled the wrong thing. Hold on.
Goes to a 1d6, 6.
It
Oh.
tries to grab for you, but you managed to duck out of the way. The fake Swadloon is gonna
The fake
try to do the
Swadloon's
same
gonna-
thing to Flare, and it misses as well.
Somehow.
And now the fake Pidgeotto is gonna try and grab onto. It starts. All right, Fernando, what are you gonna do as the fake Pidgeotto is coming for your head?
Can I evade?
Yes, you can. Roll Dex Evasion.
Alrighty then. I will. Never. I will not be saying how Fernando evades because you're gonna explain how Fernando evades. Also, ignore that +4. Never mind. I failed miserably.
Yep, it grabs you, and you start sinking into the floor.
Yikes.
Move.
Mm-hmm.
Medic child,
Is there
helping
anything-
hand will be nice.
Is there anything?
Alrighty.
Never mind.
Can I helping hand this guy?
All right.
Brr.
I probably could have helping hand beforehand.
A nice pun.
I know. Unintentional.
It is.
What?
It is now Fernando's turn.
Priority move? Helping hand, maybe?
Yes.
Priority move. Priority move.
Actually, really quickly, I'll be right back.
Okay then.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. So I have a couple things I want to do.
I'm too scared to
green.
do anything.
Yell.
Alright, so here's my plan. Guess what I have?
What?
I have smoke screen. A folk screen, the foe gets 1 success reduced from all its accuracy rolls. Which is useful, but I'm currently grappled, so it's not useful since I am grappled. I need to flame burst. Yes, if I can get flame burst off.
You. Careful, Fernando. You may get caught in a crossfire. Plus, you do have a 1d6 chance of it not listening to you.
Okay then. True. Very true. I was really hoping this could work spectacularly.
Your only hope right now is Adina gets her act together and helping hand you. If Red
That's
allows
Body,
it.
that's not Athena.
Wait a second. That'd be really hilarious. Is if you can. That'd be really cool if you could helping hand my 1d6 to help Blair listen to me. I don't know if that's possible.
That's not a skill, accuracy, or damage roll.
Yeah, that's not neither of those.
Damn it! Very true. Hey, but hey, it was high hopes.
All right. Actually,
Wait,
I'm wrong.
wait,
I'll
did
be
I
right
have
back.
it?
Wait, what?
Wait, did I ever have?
Bruh.
Wait, Wait, did I ever had an action?
No, your turn has not come yet, is the thing.
So wait, when's my turn?
You rolled a 5, so you
5.
you are after me.
Oh.
Yep. The long thing is just like, how can I break free? If I could roll up
cannot
this. I only have 3.
You could.
I only have 3 strengths, unfortunately.
You have anything in your bag that can help?
I can go
Like
double check. Let me think. I have a small camper tent, an orangeberry, dry Pokemon food, sleeping bags, more Pokemon food, canned meal, a Pokeball, another Pokeball, a potion, a portable kitchen, and the keystone.
I would say the portable kitchen for its knife.
Can I do? I don't have a weapon. I have no skills in weapons.
There isn't a skill for weapons.
No, there is. For trainers,
There is.
They have brawl, throw,
Oh, weapons.
evasion.
I see.
I can do.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, there's a weapon. There's a category says weapons.
I believe none of us went into that because we didn't think we'd have to defend ourselves.
You say that, but I have 1 in weapon because I have a katana.
Congrats
I
on...
have 1.
Where's your katana, man? Why aren't you using it?
It's about to be my turn, which is when I could equip it and yell at Adina to get her act together. That's what I'm spending my turn on.
When did this man get a katana anyways? I've never seen it on this person.
He had it for a contest, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I had it for a contest.
Oh, okay.
I never got to use it because I wasn't able to perform with my Pokemon.
Alright.
Okay. So now it's Fernando's turn. Fernando, what are you doing?
Is it possible to do? Go on.
Can I helping hand this man?
Sure.
All right.
Otters.
So
Roll
I have a
accuracy.
question. Hang on, before we roll that, I have a question. If Flair does not listen to me, is it possible if I can use some other action to maybe pull out another Pokemon?
Yeah, you can summon another Pokemon.
Alright, cool. That's probably gonna be my actions I'm gonna do.
Savior.
Yes. I would like to
Yes.
first tell Flair to use Flame Burst on the Pidgeotto.
Flame Burst or...
Flame Burst. I like to have...
Flame Burst.
Yes, Flame Burst.
He
Alright, roll
likes to be in the crossfire.
rolls for accuracy. Roll for accuracy. Actually, no. 1d6 to see if he obeys you.
Yeah.
What the
Am
heck?
I able to let him... Oh boy.
Nope, it does not. It uses Flame Burst on the Swadloon in front of it.
Yeah, that's fine. He doesn't care about me anyways. He probably comes to me afterwards eventually. That's high hopes. Second off, okay, I would like to go pull out... Yes, I would like to pull out Flavio.
Alright.
Your main
Summon
Poke.
Flavio. But roll accuracy for Flair's Flame Burst.
Alright, I'll do that as well. My Flame Burst is a 5. A success. And I'm pulling out Flavio.
Today's the day
Correct.
when everyone dies.
Alright, the 5d6. Okay. Okay, I think it's that one success. But you hear Blair going, "Rah!" as the flame burst hits the ground, goes through it. But it seems to shriek at the noise rather than the move.
Wait a
Wait.
second. Noise? Wait a second. I don't have,
Flavio! Flavio!
Wait a second.
Hey, how's your scales?
Question,
It is not your turn yet.
It's like,
Yeah.
wait
Wait a
a
minute.
second. Can I?
Actually, never mind. It is Josh's turn. Never mind. It is Josh's turn.
I see this, and my brain loaded for like 5 seconds.
Wait. Oh, wait a second. Hang on a
And
second.
then I decide, frick it, and go re on them. I basically
You go. Okay, roll me clever, intimidate, and perform.
I would.
clever.
You yourself. Yep.
And,
Okay, clever. That's intimidate.
Brett, I have a question. So
Yes.
I forgot to add the 2 extra dice to the flame burst. Would it have even mattered if I had 2 extra dice?
No, it would not have mattered.
Very well then.
Wait, did Adina roll for her helping hand?
I didn't.
Oh, can you helping hand me since it's accuracy?
No.
Why?
Athena has a better plan.
Oh, so you're leaving us to-
I know her plan is. And...
Oh wait, I realized what her plan is.
Okay,
Hyper-
you go. "Whee!" And the fake and the ghost, the zombie Kai, explodes. It's blood and guts, and it
Oh.
covers you, the zombie tricks, and you.
Adina!
It was like a really gross balloon.
Huh, it was like, ooh.
Adina! Hyper voice! Adina, hyper voice! Hyper voice the answer!
What? I can't do that. Adi, disarming voice.
What?
I've traded hyper voice because it's trash with disarming voice, which is 10 times more accurate, never fails, and hits all foes in range.
Roll for it, Athena! Roll for it!
Slash R 7d6.
That's a crit. Roll for damage. Plus two dice.
Alright.
Oh my god. Wow. Someone's happy. Someone is
These
happy.
guys explode.
What?
The thing, the
All?
zombie tricks covers you two in more bloods and guts. This one explodes, covering Blair in blood and guts.
Oh my.
This explodes, covering all 3 of you in blood and guts.
It's like.
Now all of you are really gross and dirty, except Athena and Chikorita.
It's
Wait, I feel Gravity Falls shenanigans here.
Wait. I'm just gonna shrug. Go on.
And just like that, silence has returned to the room.
Besides, for now, going. Ugh. I'd rather be in
And you
mud.
guys see, Jordan is gone. Jordan is gone.
Ugh. Well, we know how to take care of them now. Hi, Flavio. Welcome to the mess. I'm sorry for getting you drenched.
I decide to equip my katana and summon out Mitchell.
You mean your wood sword?
Yeah, my wood sword and summon out Rockruff.
All right, you do so.
Hey, Rockruff, we've been practicing those stone moves of yours. Can you summon out Stealth Rock?
Roll for accuracy.
No negatives?
Just roll accuracy.
Actually, wait. Before I do that, Adina, can you helping hand Mitchell on Stealth Rock just in case we get ambush again?
Okay. Adi, helping hand, please.
Accuracy.
Oh my gosh, this is adorable. I have to share this with you.
What are you showing? Also, am I allowed to use helping hand on this guy who's using Stealth Rock?
Yes.
Because it's a move?
Yeah, but like... Okay. Slash R 5d6. It looks like a success to me.
It's successful.
Okay.
So now you have a +2 to a stuff, Rockruff.
It's a 2.
2 successes.
Stealth Rock is now in the room.
Yep.
Okay then. So.
So what are you guys gonna do?
We're now
Athena
gonna
will
move.
like ever so slowly step away from the exit and make sure Chikorita is nearby.
Chikorita is following you. Because that was the last order Jordan gave to it before he got dragged into the floor.
Okay. We need a plan. what could be this room's secret item, and where would you hide it to make your players die?
And by the way, as when those things were gone, suddenly the TV turned on.
Why is the TV
Oh, the
on?
TV.
Why is the TV
Oh, no.
on?
Get ready, guys. The tentacle may appear, or something else.
An intruder is in your house.
You guys wait for a couple of tense moments. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Is there something on the TV that? Is there something interesting on the TV? Since it's on.
You guys, you're not close enough to see what's on there, but you see something is moving around on the screen.
I slowly make my way over there.
All right.
I guess you want me to roll for stealth.
Nope, no need. Athena, Fernando, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna go to the bookshelf and examine it.
All right.
I will
Roll
just
me alert and roll me alert and insight.
Allure and insight.
Who, me?
Alert and insight.
Okay.
Who?
I'll be
Who?
rolling alert and insight for Fernando.
By the way, Adina's saying something, Red?
Yeah, what are you saying?
Well, I mean, I'm planning to stay in the center of these two, but like I thought I was rolling alert and insight or something.
Nope, Fernando.
Four dice. I need to... When I finally can increase my stats again, I know what I... Ow! Wow! Cool. Can I roll for Flavio? And just Flavio,
Yeah.
not Flare. Flare wouldn't even do it.
No, Flare's actually looking too.
Okay then, I'll be rolling for Flavio and Flare as well. Alrighty then.
Yes. Consider this the few times it obeys you. Perhaps it's the blood and guts.
Well, Flavio finds something. Maybe. Now I'm gonna be rolling for Flare. Do 3 dice.
Alright.
And for Flare,
I'll
1 success.
I'll make my way to, as close as I can to see something on the TV. Like, as far as I can, but can visually see what's going on.
You see it, but you see it move, and it's now close. It's now whatever it is now following you, and you feel your phone buzz.
That's in Fernando's pocket.
Oh yeah, he gave his phone to Fernando.
That's
All
right.
right, then Fernando, you feel it.
Okay, this is why I roll terribly. There's a phone buzz. Fernando checks the phone and realizes, oh hey, this is Josh's phone.
Hey, and it goes, hey! If you guys survive this, I'll probably join your guys' team. And that's all. And the TV then suddenly shuts off.
Guys,
It's
there
like,
may be a ghost among us.
Fernando
Alright.
thinks for a moment and goes, wait a second, what?
That's kind of sus.
You see,
That's kind of sus.
Flare suddenly looks. You see, Flare suddenly looks up and tries to reach. You suddenly see Flavio trying to reach for something, but Flare actually, to your shock, actually goes over and helps pick up Flavio, and Flavio grabs onto a book, and you hear a click as it pulls a book lever.
Oh,
Right.
interesting. Nice. It was book lever. Thanks, you two. Especially you, Flare.
You see Flare's eyes widen. You see Flare's eyes widen a bit, but it quickly looks away, and Flavio just laughs.
Baka.
It's like, oh, okay. Too soon for hugs. I'll give you a head pat for now.
Hey, growls a little,
Okay.
but a little more quietly. But a little more quietly than it used to.
Like, alright. Now. Hang on. I was like, alright, now I'm gonna go speak to, Josh as a Josh question. What did you do? Your phone buzzed.
He tried to look at the TV and saw something like following me.
Okay. Cause I got a text message on your phone about someone might be joining us if we survive this.
Great. We will have the maniac to turn into the police later. Great.
No.
Great.
I don't think it's a maniac. Anyways,
Fernando, I point to the floor of of the presumed blood. I point to myself, cover in blood. Point to him, cover in blood. And Adina, clearly traumatized, cover in blood.
What?
Athena's not covered in blood, actually.
Yeah, she
Oh.
kind of avoided the entire scenario.
She
Oh,
did.
I just point to Adina, clearly traumatized then.
It's like, wait. Fernando sees this, and then he goes and thinks of something and goes, oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Who wants to go to the next room?
Wait, how do you know we
What?
solved this room? How do we know we solved this room
Oh,
already?
because Flair and Flavio found a book lever.
A book lever?
Oh yeah, it's like one of those haunted mansion things where you have like a secret book lever, and something clicks. I think I'm right. He seems a little bit happier for some reason, and you just walks out of the room with the others.
Okay.
All right.
Good
Okay.
enough of me. I leave.
Does Athena follow?
Of course. I even pick up Chikorita on the way, so they can stay by my side no matter where I go.
On the
Alrighty.
way.
All right. You guys are back
Hey.
here.
Is that
You guys saw that again, where you thought you saw someone, but they just vanished. You don't know if this place is like robbing you of your sandy or what. But you guys look over, but Chikorita runs over, looks over the edge, and goes chick chick, and you see one of the flames on this side actually no, both flames on this side are now lit up.
Oh, cool.
See? Now,
Uh-huh.
To the dark room that Jordan pointed to earlier.
Jordan didn't tell us it was dark, actually.
No,
Just
he did.
saw the room.
He did.
Oh,
He actually did.
Yeah, he did.
okay.
See? I pay attention to you, Jordan. I just don't comment on it.
alright then.
Okay, who wants to go first?
What?
Rock, paper, scissors?
One moment.
No. Athena is not following by that. She is not going in first.
No, we're not making Athena go. No, it's either me or you.
Okay, rock, paper, scissors, Fernando, me and you.
Don't you have fire Pokemon?
They both have fire Pokemon actually. Charmander, Vulpix.
Exactly.
Alright, okay.
Exactly.
Shoot,
Okay,
shoot fire in there or something. I don't know.
Josh, I have a question.
Actually, what?
Do you want to be going first or no?
Give me a moment. Vulpix, charge solar beam.
What?
Are you gonna overcharge it? Wait, why are you charging Solar Beam?
So the second I enter with Vulpix, if something attacks me,
Not here, you
at
guys.
least she can blast it in its face.
Why don't you just use Solar Beam as a source of light? Isn't Solar Beam a way to gather light?
If I enter in there and use solar beam, it'll not only take longer to charge, it'll probably not work. Like you
Foxy
did.
is actually Josh is not wrong in this situation. Actually, it is pretty dark. Its solar beam absorbs sunlight. There's no sunlight anywhere.
That was my
One.
point.
That's why I'm charging it now. It'll probably take.
Okay.
So,
The fact that we're inside will take. It will be okay for her to charge it now because it will take a long time because we're inside, aka 2 rounds. No, wait, 2 turns. And if by the time we go in, then she'll be ready to fire whatever attacks us.
All
She's the one who's attacked.
All right. Who's going into the room first?
I am, but I'm waiting for my Vulpix to get charging.
All right. So are you gonna you're gonna walk through the door?
No, and not until Vulpix starts charging her solar beam.
All right. Vulpix
And
is in fact.
And I ready my wooden katana.
All right. Vulpix charges solar beam.
Oh, by the way, so if I die, Vulpix gets all my possession.
All right.
fair enough.
And eventually, after some couple of minutes waiting, Vulpix's solar beam is charged.
Okay, we enter.
Does the light of Solar Beam not even illuminate the
Okay.
front part? Dang.
Okay, really quickly. And actually, Foxy, really quickly. Stop.
Yes?
Everyone stop. Which one of you enters first? You,
Me?
Mitchell? Oh, you? You yourself.
No,
alright?
no. Wait. Um. Wait, I need to really think about this.
Why don't you both just walk in at the same time? That's what the plan was.
Yes, but Red is making me choose which of the three of us because apparently he's not making an option of I can carry Vulpix in with me.
Actually, yeah, you can carry. Yeah, you can carry her.
Yeah, I'm going in carrying Vulpix like a solar cannon ready to fire.
All right. What about Mitchell? Is Mitchell following you, or are you carrying him as well?
Mitchell's falling behind me, just in case.
All right. Okay. Foxy, I need you to roll pure dex.
I am dead. I
Wait,
am
what are the
very
peanuts?
much dead.
You can put Will into it.
I only have one will, mind you.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, there's you guys all spent your will. Stop spending your
I have
will.
a ton of Will, okay? I have a
I
ton of
am
Will to spend.
super dead.
Roll, Foxy, roll.
I
You already did.
I am super dead. I am so dead. I'm already dead.
You gotta roll, dude.
He rolled.
I
I
already
did.
did.
He rolled. He failed.
You rolled, Brad. If you were listening,
Oh, you rolled one success? 5d6? Wait.
He rolled a
The heavy is
3d6.
dead.
you've scrolled to the bottom, right?
Oh, wait. Wait, Josh, you're... I said roll pure dex. Okay, wait.
Roll
Yeah,
to the
pure
bottom.
dex.
3 dice.
Wait. I'm at the
3
bottom.
dice.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm gonna refresh my page really quick.
Probably refresh your page.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I am dead.
Yep. Oh, shoot, yeah. Foxy, Josh, you walk in, and you're falling. Show you the room that you... I'll show you the room you have just walked into.
With Vulpix, right?
Yep. Josh, roll me once more. Dex, pure dex.
Can this even be remotely helped? Is Adi even alert enough to realize that this man's fallen?
No.
I don't think so.
No, all of you hear him screaming. Alright,
Yes, you're-
He hears him screaming.
You're flailing with Vulpix, and you grab something. You don't see what? You grab it, and you feel it go... and it slides down, and then you fall again. You and Vulpix have been lost to darkness. Except Mitchell.
So basically, I died.
Fire the fire the solar beam.
You're going
I'm
Good
kidding.
idea. I'll fire the solar beam at the ground.
The ground?
Vulpix when they were falling, Vulpix lost its charge from
Oh,
the pure
no.
shock.
Oh
And
no.
I'm gonna take you to another chat. Goodbye.
One by one we
Yeah.
fall. So, yeah. This is, when Fernando goes over, like, wait, what? And he probably has a hand back to, like, say, wait, be careful because he's screaming. He's like, oh, that's a hole. Hi. Or we don't know. So yeah, that was, that was something. What?
What?
Alright. You guys him scream.
Hey, Red, one moment. I'm gonna have you, say that again. You were cutting out.
Alright. You guys hear Josh scream, and then he was gone. Rockruff looks over the edge, sniffing. And he experimentally takes a step paw forward, and he goes, "Ugh!" One of his legs go down, and he quickly backs into Fernando.
It's like, okay, it's fine. So, that's a death door.
But you guys notice, after a few moments, another flame lit up.
What? Flavio Fernando looks over and was like, what?
And you guys feel your phones buzzing again.
Okay, Fernando, check
You
your
can another
phone.
check.
Does it include Josh's phone, which is still in possession
Actually-
of Fernando?
Josh's phone actually does not buzz.
Oh,
Just your guys's.
okay.
Oh boy.
Do you guys look?
Fernando checks his phone.
I checked mine too.
2 left. Will they make it? So close to the finish line. Will they fall? We'll see. And that's all.
Oh, dear Lord, how fun. I'm not gonna yell, I'm gonna be fine. Okay, so, it's me and the child. We have...
And there's one more. There is one more door.
Okay,
Can we even get to that door? I mean,
okay,
It looks like you'll need to make a. It does look like you'll need to make a small jump, but it is possible.
okay. So what Fernando is gonna do, gonna go over and actually ask Mitchell to like, levitate a rock that he can, like, from rock throw into the hole and pull it back. And see if it's just, an illusion or not.
what?
Rockruff picks out a small little stealth rock, tosses it. It falls.
And I hope it doesn't hit anyone. Well, we're gonna have to jump. Oh well. Ooh.
Red goes into another chat. Okay, one of the rock hits your dead bodies.
Yep.
I knew it.
Oh my god! I'm so. Wait, what? Too many avatars in this? What?
I'm back.
Oh,
So what are you guys gonna do now?
oh, sorry. What? I'm sorry. I'm recoiling out of character and also looking at chat because my phone was messing up and I was not receiving any messages.
Oof.
You're in a manor, man. You don't have signal, silly.
Mm-hmm.
No. Fernando's not streaming this. Somebody else is streaming this.
Oh.
Oh.
What else can
It's the fake Fernando.
It's not the fake Fernando.
It's just the cameraman.
It's-
He's invincible.
It's someone who watches all tales, knows all tales, and we move upstairs. Moving on.
Red,
Yes.
are you that man?
No. All right.
Ooh.
Okay, it's like, okay. So we have to make a small jump. Athena, how athletic are you?
I don't want to make that jump.
Very
I
well.
just don't. I don't want to get near that hole.
Got it. You will not be making the jump. Chikorita, do you have Vine Whip?
Chikorita looks like it's thinking for a moment.
But I'm thinking, if
You want to help?
what I want to help with is have Chikorita hold on to you and other Pokemon hold on to Chikorita as well, so you don't drag her down, in case you fall. Is you step over through this small little gap here.
Chikorita looks at you and then shakes its head no.
Okay then. Alright. Very well. Okay. Time to go make the jump. Fernando.
What would it take to throw a Pokemon across?
I'll tell you. It'll take strength and throw.
Oh. That's a 3 from me, dog. I can't throw.
Dex and throw, that is a 4 for me.
It's
Strength and throw.
It's strength and throw.
Still 4 for me. I am flat all around right now.
All right.
Flat man.
And honestly, the AC for this will depend on the Pokemon. For Audie, it will be very difficult.
Yeah, because
Also-
Audie's kind of fat.
Also, really quickly, you do remember you can recall Pokemon.
You're right, we can recall Pokemon. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I would like... cool, my phone's not working properly, got it. I would like to... What is the roll to jump across?
Okay.
Yes,
That is Dex Athletics.
I thought so. I have. That is 5 dice for me. Very well.
Audie can help.
Actually.
All right.
Yes, please.
How about
please.
use? All right. Are you gonna take Mitch? Are you gonna take Mitchell with you, and are you gonna return Flair and Flavio?
Not right now. I'll return them in a moment. After.
What about Mitchell?
For Mitchell, do I have Mitchell's Pokeball?
No, you do not. That is with Josh, and that's the same with Chikorita. Chikorita's Pokeball is with Mega.
That's right, very well. So Fernando is, was kind of, prepping himself, like, alright, I'm gonna jump it, I believe in myself. Can I get a helping hand, Audie?
Sure. Would you like my Pokeballs for these two?
Oh gosh, I think Athena's not confident she'll make it.
I don't think,
This.
yeah, I don't want to push you either if you don't want to do it. We can work on this later. When we get out.
So, do you want me to hand you my 2 Pokemon for help? Maybe?
I would accept that, yes.
Okay. I give Fernando the 2 Pokeballs that are meant to hold Audie and Krogunk. And I order my Audie to help out with Helping Hand, please.
All right, roll accuracy for Helping Hand. Helping Hand has been helping out a whole bunch.
Helping Hand is useful and slightly broken. Also, that's 2 successes.
2 successes out of 5.
Yep.
I imagine it does its effect.
Yep, it does indeed.
Alright. Alrighty then.
You feel invigorated, Fernando. Now roll.
I'm rolling
Dex and Athletics.
+2, right?
Plus 2 dice for your next skill, accuracy, and damage. If you want to punch somebody, you're going to be really good at it.
Oh my god, I can picture him just running. He sees something like, oh shoot, punch.
Alright. You run, and you flail through the air, and you land, and you're like, and you nearly fall, and you're like,
Did he roll? Did he even roll?
Not yet.
Oh wait, no. I thought that's not his roll. I thought, never mind. Roll for it.
That was your
Fernando.
Helping Hand, man.
Yeah, sorry.
Look at this.
Okay.
Fernando does a flip.
Okay, you easily jump across.
Here's how I picture him. He's like, alright, and it's showtime, and he does a flip across the hole. That's a crit. That's a crit. Please let me do it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Yeah, that happens. That happens.
And then he styles.
I'm gonna.
Go on.
Okay. Was Mitchell with you, and did you return these 2? All these 4?
I don't think he brought Mitchell.
I did not specify I was holding Mitchell.
So Mitchell's still here.
Yes, Mitchell.
Okay, you're on the other side. Do you return Flavio, Flair, Krogunk, and Audie?
I do return them.
All right. So is Athena going to attempt to go with, or are you going to stay there?
No, I have my hands around the Chikorita and Rockruff, kneeling downwards in hopes that whatever Fernando's doing, it's gonna work out.
Alrighty. So Fernando continues on his own.
Oh, can I do one more thing?
What?
Pray.
Sure.
Pray to God. Got it.
Alright. Alright, Fernando, you find yourself in here.
All right.
The air is slightly calmer.
It feels a bit calming in here. And then he brings out the Pokemon. And is Chikorita with me? Because I don't think so.
No, sorry, never mind. Actually, I tried out the wrong Pokemon.
Yes, you did. Okay. What on earth is... Fernando says quietly, there are holes...
And you see something here. It looks like a Pokemon egg.
Egg. Fernando is gonna move. He's gonna move slowly the egg and try to inspect it.
It looks like an ordinary Pokemon egg.
But
you roll me Insight Alert.
I'll be rolling Insight Alert then. Can I have Audie use Helping Hand on me?
Yes, she can.
Alrighty then.
The accuracy's 5.
Or
Should I be rolling this for Audie and Krogunk?
Or did you roll it?
Oh, he's rolling it. Okay.
I'm rolling 6 dice now.
Alright, roll for it.
Now that's 8 dice. 6 dice. There we go.
Alright. You can tell this is a real Pokemon egg.
Why?
As you reach out to grab it, you notice there is a trap. Looks like it appears to be a trap here.
I thought it was like, oh, it is a trap. Yikes. Okay, cool. This reminds me of a certain.
But you can also see how you can disarm it if you really want to.
Disarming. Why is this? Thank you. Oh boy. Like. Everyone stand guard. Audie. What would be the roll to disarm it?
To disarm it?
Yes.
Yeah, what is he looking out to figure out how to disarm?
I'd say dexterity, clever, and crafts.
I would like to helping hand this. I would like to have Audie helping hand me with this.
Oh goodness.
Alrighty.
Alright, and you
Audie is
Audie
just applauding
fails.
you whenever you do something good, invigorating you for the next step.
Alright, cool. Audie fails. Got it. Cool. Anyways, Dex, Clever, and Craft, you say?
Wait, can't you just wait for her to do it again?
Not in this case, sweetie.
Awesome.
Alright, cool. Either way. I still have a crap ton of dice. How is
1, 2, 3, 4.
You tensely go, You wait for a couple of tense moments. Nothing happens. You disarm the trap.
Fernando's heartbeat is pounding like crazy. He puts his hands just like, oh. And then he's gonna.
Audie walks over and picks up the Pokemon egg. That's what Audinoes do.
Alright.
Autonos do that.
Okay.
What does the Autono hear? Or do we just not know that?
You do not know. Only Audie knows.
Audie has good hearing. Nobody else does.
Like,
And Fernando?
Yeah?
You then see there's a lever over here.
Huh. This was completely optional. Excellent. Got it. Fernando will go like, alright, I'm gonna pull this lever. If anything happens, be on the ready. And pull. And he pulls the lever.
You pull it. You wait. And nothing happens.
Does Athena see anything?
Just kidding. Vines shoot out from the holes.
That's a joke.
You're gonna need to get out of there.
Wait, I have to wait. I have to run?
Yes, you have to run.
Cool. It's like,
You know there's too many vines to risk getting caught.
Oh my god, please.
alright,
Please
guys,
recall
run.
Audie, I beg of you.
everyone run!
Oh,
And I would sprint out of there.
not gonna recall anybody, okay.
Actually, I would like to recall. Can I recall?
Can I...
And yeah, Athena, I'll go ahead and give you back control of these two.
Alright, cool.
Can they be recalled by this guy and his Pokeballs?
Yes, but that means that if he recalls them and Fernando gets caught, they're caught too.
And can Audie, for a last priority move, use Helping Hand on Fernando? As a prayer?
Yeah. Roll for it.
One last Helping Hand. One success.
It goes. No successes. You got 2 1s. It does not work.
Oh no.
Roll into it. It's too late. It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. You're already rolled.
Alright, cool.
Audie tries, but you recalled her a bit too quickly for her Helping Hand to go off.
No, you gotta roll for initiative first.
Alright, roll for my initiative. Got it. Dex, no, my initiative is a +4. Got it. Rolling a 1d6 +4.
Yeah.
Alright, I got a 6.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Alright, roll for Flair and Flavio. And Athena, roll for Audie and Krogunk.
Alright.
I guess they weren't recalled. Alright. What are we rolling?
Initiative.
Initiative. Okay, that's actually something Adi's good at. It's a +5. Slash R 1d6 +5.
I'm kind of. Alright.
Krogunk has an initiative of that's a lot.
Initiative is a +4.
Krogunk.
Flair has a initiative of a 3. Damn, Flair! Flair's booking it. So the lever was a trap, unfortunate. Got it.
Alright, what about you? Did you roll?
My accuracy was, my initiative was 6. Flavio's was
Alright.
8. Flair was 9.
Alrighty, the vines. Oh no, Krogunk goes first. Athena, what do you want Krogunk to do? What do you see? What you Krog? What is Krogunk doing?
Can Krogunk make
Considering its own nature, considering since you aren't there to give it orders, what is, knowing Krogunk, what would he do?
Krogunk with the calm nature would easily make distance, but also focus on Venishocking the nearest vines that are encroaching upon them, in hopes of pulling them back while he makes his getaway.
Alright. I'm gonna say Krogunk makes it to here.
Wait a second. I have battle music for this. I can do. One moment.
And I believe he has a Venishock ready to attack.
Yep.
Is it? Where is?
After moving, he'll hold his action. As the vines go, as the vines start go for Audi, as these 4 vines and these other 4 these other 2 vines are able to attack. This one goes for Audi. Roll for Dex and Evasion. Dex Evasion for Audi.
Dex evasion for Audi.
Yep, and Audie's still holding the Pokemon egg, mind you.
Oh boy. Yikes. Wait, can I put the egg in a
Dex
Pokeball?
and evasion.
No, you cannot. You cannot put an egg in a Pokeball.
Darn it.
That's 2. She's got 2 for dexterity. She's got 3 will. She's gonna put will into this.
Alright.
So now at 2 will, she's gonna automatically have 1 success with her 2 dice rolls. That with 1 being a success, 2 out of 2 successes technically.
Alright, Audie barely dodges out of the way for it. Alright. And the other one, okay, and then now one's going for Flare. Roll for Dex and Evasion.
Copy that. Dex evasion for Flare, you say? Flare's
Yes, I'd say.
Flare's evasion is a 4. Rolling. Not a 1d6 plus 4. Rolling 4d6. Flare has 3 successes.
Flare dodges as well. Another one goes for Flavio.
Rolling for Flavio. Flavio is spectacular at dodging. I say, before he rolls terribly, even though he has 5 dice. 3 successes.
3 successes as well.
Flavio dodges. However, another one goes for Flavio. He'll need to roll again.
Very
for
well.
Dex and Evasion.
He did say there were 4 vines, yeah.
3 successes.
And he barely dodges.
He is getting away with this.
However, Krogunk has 4 coming after him.
Oh my.
He's in range of these 4.
Well,
Roll for Dex Evasion.
he does have a Venishock at the ready.
Would Venishock work?
Is he able to shoot a Venishock at one of the vines to hopefully deactivate them? Deactivate one before the others go after him. Fully.
Since it's not since Krogun's turn is already passed, I'm gonna say no.
Krogunk's ready a Venishock.
Actually, yeah, I'll give you that. I'm just gonna just for your sake, I'm just say you just did it and you managed to deactivate one of the vines. You still need to roll it 3 times.
3, and it's dexterity and evasion, which for him
Correct.
is also a 5. /R 1d5. No, 5d6.
Yes.
First roll is 2 successes.
Krogunk dodges.
Alright.
Barely.
The third one comes, and that's wow.
That's a crit.
Krogunk jumps, does leaps over the vines, and it does like a spins in the air, like a front flips through the air and lands again.
That's the same with the final vine.
Oh my!
And then it does a backflip to dodge. You see, and Fernando, you're seeing this, and you're like, holy moly! Why hasn't Athena used Krogunk in a contest yet?
It's like, dang! I could learn a thing or two from him. Alrighty then.
We gotta get moving though.
Yes, we gotta keep moving. Who's next?
It is now Flair's turn.
Just know that if another vine attacks, Krogunk's already used Venoshock. He cannot help.
With Flare, I'm gonna say, I would like to have Flare use a Flame Burst on one of the vines as he moves towards the door.
Flame Burst, sure, roll for it.
Alright, I am rolling for Flame Burst. Rolling Flame Burst of a 5d6. Ow!
Whoa!
Ow!
That's 1 success out of 5.
No, that's a 0.
Oh yeah, I guess. Man, snake eyes are scary.
The dice are also terrible.
Alright, Flair completely misses.
Alright, and he's moved down, wait, how far could he have moved? No, I said ruler. How far can he move?
Hold on, let me check. Okay, I'm gonna say he makes it here.
Alright, very well. Move 15 feet, got it. And who's next on the order?
Next up is Flavio.
I would like Flavio to be using, Screech.
Roll for it.
Wait, hang on, wait, these are sound-based moves. Does sound work on these? No, sound doesn't work on these.
No.
Right, I was like maybe that, no, they don't hear anything. Never mind, Flavio's just gonna be dashing.
Alright.
Because he only has melee moves. Where would that lead him?
Alright. You're dashing, huh?
Yes, he is dashing.
Flavio gets all the way over here.
Next.
Next is...
Alright. Audie!
Wow, I'm...
Audie's bolting it as fast as her little footsies can take her. And she can't even do much because she's holding the egg.
Yep, and she gets right here.
One moment, guys. Scree! I'm kidding. Scree. Scree. I had to do it because Twitch.
Alright, it is now Fernando's turn at long last.
And, I would like to dash towards the door.
Alrighty. Alright.
I guess you basically run with Flavio.
Yes.
Yeah, you get there with Flavio. Right next to Flavio.
Alrighty then.
Alright. You're right, you're almost to the exit, but it's now the Vine's turn.
Oh, it's Krogunk's turn.
You're right, it's Krogunk's turn. What's Krogunk doing? Knowing his personality.
Krogunk would rush to the edge and turn around and prepare another Venoshock to make sure everybody can at least make it back. Oh, he also sees the hole on the other side of the door, making sure not to fall into it when he's turning around to prepare another Venoshock for everybody.
I'm assuming he's he's standing to the side of the door, so he's allowing Fernando to jump through.
Of course.
Alrighty. Alrighty, it's now the Vine's turn. Roll Dex and Evasion for Flare.
I'm rolling Dex Evasion for Flare. Flare, you have how many evasion dice again? You have 4 evasion dice.
Yep.
Roll it.
Ugh. Dex
Oh
Evasion.
no.
This one, Flavio gets
Flare.
What's
Flare
happening?
and starts getting dragged.
Oh no.
Roll. Krogunk is prepared, so roll for accuracy for Venoshock.
Don't think it would even work if he had a will in it.
Considering Krogunk's nature, would he focus on Audie with the egg, or just any vine that comes out of nowhere?
Oh no, I need to...
I think he'd be focused on protecting his friends. That's what.
And he would go for the vine with his Venoshock. 1d 76 for accuracy? Is that what Venoshock?
I'm assuming Flare makes a
Crit.
yell.
Roll for damage.
Oh, nice. Crit.
And it's a crit too.
You rolled
So
your
it's-
accuracy roll. Now roll for damage.
Well, 66 due to crit. 2 successes, 2 damage.
Poison damage, if I'm correct.
Alright, so 2 damage.
It is poison, I guess, but I don't know if these grasses, if these vines care about poison.
3. Anyways.
3.
Mine is Scree. It's very expensive. Scree. Anyways, I'm assuming...
Alright.
Go
The Flare gets dragged into darkness.
on. It wasn't even my turn. I'm assuming Flare makes a yelp as he's grabbed, and Fernando will look over like, no!
Then he gets dragged into darkness.
I should
And I'll be right back.
Oh no. I should have recalled him! Fernando quickly thinks. Well, Fernando's not happy with himself.
There's bigger things happening, and Athena hears all of it.
Interesting. Anyways, this gives me time to go write stuff down in my journal.
Yeah, sure.
I have let's see. I received.
I don't think you got time to write in your journal right now, man. These vines are coming after you.
No. Here's the thing. This is me as a player. I'm writing cliff notes. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Like, yes, let me write down my cliff notes of what's been happening. Never mind, I don't have time. Red's back.
Alright. It is now Flavia's turn.
Get out of there?
Can
Question mark?
It's like can Flavio ready in action as in protect if possible? Would protect them against the vines?
For this, since it's not a damaging move, I'm gonna say no.
Ooh, yikes. Got it. Cool.
Because it's not damaging him, it's just grabbing him.
Well, protect does stop grabbing attacks just by being a second wall to stop the opponent. That's my only
I'm
excuse.
imagining it like a hamster ball, is why I think it gets grabbed.
Oh, I see. So just the vines go around him completely.
And they, yeah.
So
Okay.
even if he's protected for a second, when the protect goes down,
Alright, makes sense, because they're trying to grab. Okay, so. Right, because in Pokken, as if we're following that logic as well, grapples go through shields. Got it.
Yeah.
Moving on. Actually,
What's Flavio doing?
Flavio's actually gonna wait. And wait for
What?
Fernando to jump across.
Alright. So he passes his turn on to Audie. What is Audie doing? Showing her personality.
Audie would rush over to the exit quietly, realize, thanks to Krogunk's croaking, that there's a hole in the ground that she doesn't think she can jump across, and looks towards Fernando, presenting him with the egg.
Yes, and Fernando would say, it's like, helping hand, please!
Alright. All right. I just forgot. I haven't rolled for the other. I haven't done the other 3 vines yet.
Bruh. You kidding me?
The one going for Audie, Flavio, and Fernando.
All right, got it. I'll be rolling.
Those
Go on.
Flavio. Okay. For it would be going for Audie first.
Audie's
Roll
got to
for-
put another
Dex
fat
evasion.
piece of will into this. Or
Dex
should
and evasion.
let's see. I got 2 dice.
I'm just imagining the versus demons from Little Hope playing right now. It's going on through my head.
I've never played Little Nightmares or versus Demon.
I said Little Hope, not Little Nightmares.
Little Hope. I've never heard about that. There was also a song I was gonna try to play, but it wasn't working. The link wasn't.
I'll send you the song. I'll send you the song I'm talking about.
Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey.
Just roll for evasion.
Alright.
Right?
Dex evasion. Dex evasion.
Audie doesn't do that.
Audie, what?
Audie will try passing, or at least rolling or throwing or something to pass the egg over to the exit, hopefully for Kroger to catch. And with the time she has left, will helping hand with her priority.
All right, roll for helping hand, and I'm just gonna say you rolled over to Flavio.
All right.
Flavio's now holding on to
Helping-
the egg. Okay.
Helping
Who are you
hand goes.
thinking?
Who am I targeting?
Fernando?
What?
Flavio, Fernando, or Krogon? Which one?
Fernando.
All right, Fernando, you feel invigorated as you see, but you look over to Audie, getting ready to thank her into the darkness.
Many
I'll be right back.
Too many lives are being lost. Too many suffering. Too much. Is this gonna be a TVK? I don't know if this is gonna be a wipe.
All right. Now with Audie gone. All right. The one going for Flavio. Roll Dex and evasion for Flavio.
Flavio is gonna will this.
Already.
Flavio does not want to be grabbed, even if Fernando would be against it. And that is now 2 successes. Because of will.
Yeah, Flavio barely dodges. Quickly rolling the egg, quickly butting the egg into your arms. But just then, the other vine goes for you. Roll for your Dex and evasion.
You get +2 thanks to it being a skill.
Yep.
Alright then. The next evasion. My evasion is a 4, and I now have a 6.
Dex evasion, Dex evasion, Dex evasion.
Yep.
Both dexterity and evasion.
Yep, 4 dice, now 6, and I myself would put will into this. I'm gonna be burning quite a bit of will today. Yikes! 6 dice to dodge.
That's 4 successes. And 5 if you count will.
Wow.
You dodge.
Easily.
Alright. What are you gonna do now? You see the exits right in front of you.
Audie can't do anything because Audie isn't here.
Yep.
Fernando will take the leap of
'Cause it's-
faith, and I would like to burn another will. Jump.
Oh, you're
Alright.
gonna try jumping through?
I'm gonna jump over the gap.
Yep, and you have the Pokemon egg still.
Yes.
Alright. You're gonna need to roll Dex Athletics.
Yes.
He's got 1 success in it already.
Let's see. I'm rolling 5 dice. I have made 4 successes as I jump over.
Alright, and you jump across.
And as he lands,
And it's Athena, you see You see Fernando land on the other side, and he's holding a Pokemon egg to your shock.
Huh?
What's
Alright,
that?
as you quickly put down the egg quickly put down the egg so you can pull out their Pokeballs. That gives the Vines one last chance to try and grab Krogunk and Flavio.
Nah, Krogunk's jumping.
Oh boy.
It's not his turn. Actually, yeah, it's Krogunk's turn, so he can jump. Roll
That's
roll
what
his.
It's dexterity and evasion? No, not dexterity and evasion. Dexterity.
Dex athletics to jump
Okay.
across.
So 4/R 46. 3 successes.
Krogunk jumps across and nearly falls in, but Fernando grabs it and pulls it across.
Like, I got you.
But now,
Krogunk! Athena says, seeing Krogunk.
however, the Vines go for Flavio.
Oh boy.
Roll for his Dex and evasion.
How was 3 successes?
That was his roll?
That's his roll. 3
That's
successes.
his roll.
Alright, Flavio dodges. It's now your turn again, and you have your Pokeballs ready, which you don't need to use for Krogunk anymore.
Nope. He pulls out Flavio's Pokeball and says, like, and come back!
And you recall Flavio.
What?
Fernando is panting on the ground, exhausted, like,
What? Fernando!
too close. Too close.
Fernando, call Audie back!
She's
Are you gonna
gone.
call, and also Krogunk's.
Oh, right, Krogunk's
Athena, can you call back for Krogunk since he's there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Fernando, call Audie back!
I can't. He's gone. So is Flare.
What? What? No. No, no! Where is she?
Sorry.
You guys hear your phone. You guys hear your phone.
Fernando slowly pulls out his phone, checks it.
Check the middle. All it says.
Okay.
And you guys, if you when looking over to this weird pentagram thing, you see now there's a lever. And actually, Athena, as you were waiting out here, you hear and you see a lever pop out in your shock. But then soon after, Fernando jumped across. So
Yeah,
that
she
happened
doesn't.
really quickly.
She doesn't care about the lever now that something happened to Audie.
Fernando pulls out his water bottle, canteen, takes a drink of it. It's like, okay, yes, I did. Get myself back together. We have this egg thing, and we're gonna go to the center now. Also, heads up, there are some weird statues in there that were interesting. One of them looks slightly familiar. Moving on. Back to the center we go.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
you guys get down there. You guys pull the lever.
Alright.
You see, all 4 flames are now lit.
Alright.
Am I carrying the egg now? Somebody is.
Do you wanna hold the egg? Do you wanna hold the egg?
Yeah.
All right, Athena's now holding the egg.
Fernando
All right.
would walk over to the lever, say, and I'm pulling now, and pulls the lever.
You see the stairs pull away and reveal a doorway. The door seems to be closed. Do you open it?
Athena steps away from the door.
Like, alright. I'm assuming that's where we need to go. Alright, let us... Are you ready, Athena? Are you ready, everyone?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
And Fernando would
Alright.
slowly open the door.
All right. As you open the door. All right. As you open the door. You guys open the door, and you guys see these guys.
Are they dead or alive?
Hey, man.
You guys, and all of you in the
Oh.
room, you see the door open, and you see Athena and Fernando.
Once we place our characters down, that is.
Right. I need
Yep.
to place down my character. It's like, alright, and... Flavio's here, so...
Welcome to heaven.
Like, oh,
You
guys-
find everybody.
Oh, look, there's 2.
Welcome,
I'm ignoring.
welcome to heaven.
I'm ignoring the copies and would like immediately rush over to Flair, giving him a hug.
Claire
Welcome to
does not
heaven.
resist.
Like,
Claire does not resist.
Like, that was too scary for you. I should have called you back earlier. I'm sorry.
Audie runs over to you as you.
I
Welcome to
immediately
heaven.
go to catch my Audie and hug really hard.
Saved us! Zan raised his arms in joy.
We're not
Dave?
out yet. We're not out
You?
yet. Oh,
Looks like there were
Yes.
2 people that made it through this time.
And you guys see this stranger with a kalava you've never met before.
What?
hey,
Who are you?
no, Foxy. I did hear you say "Welcome to Heaven." After that, you went mute.
And then you guys hear Jordan say, "Hey guys, turns out this was a game."
What?
What?
Wait, hang on, wait, hold up, Red. Foxy wants to say something.
Yeah, I see it.
Stop!
Oh dear.
Let him fix his mic. Everyone, go get water. Hydrate. Ooh.
Hydrate. Get some water. Be hydrated. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can. I'm gonna see if just connecting me will help. Virgil seems to be away from keyboard right now. Oh wait, no, he's not. Never mind. I'm back. Okay. All right. So BRB, let's sort out these technical issues. I'll be right back too.
Intermission time, guys. As we have been
Oh
made
my
out with
God.
everyone. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, my Swadloon!
Your Swadloon. Your Swadloon. There's 2 of them.
He'll realize soon enough and delete them when he comes back.
Can I remove the tricks below you? Nope.
Testing, testing.
Hello.
Welcome.
Okay. Welcome to heaven. We all died when we entered the mansion. All thanks to this Pokemon.
What Pokemon?
A Lampent.
Yeah, the Lampent.
Well, it appears most of you had heart attacks and the Lampent ended up eating your soul.
Yep. Apparently, when we first entered, we have a heart attack so bad when seeing Axon died, we also died. And Lampent ate our souls, and now we're in the between. We're in the trials to see if we head to the cloudy skies above or the boiling sea below.
The what?
Jordan, shush.
We did not die. It's like, well, okay. Cool.
I mean, how else would you explain a ghost dragging a person down into the floor?
How do you explain that? How did that happen?
I thought he just,
Exactly, we died. So we're in trial now.
Well, he just opened a door.
Yes,
okay.
just
Alright.
let us have this.
Red, you deleted the wrong Swadloon!
Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh!
All
Okay.
right.
Like,
Red, you shot the wrong imposter.
Well,
You
he's
inject
still
the
got
wrong
an imposter in that case.
alright, I'm gonna come back to the main screen now. There we go. Like, okay.
Anyways, yes, we definitely totally died.
I don't believe it.
Then you guys see these Pokemon reveal themselves.
That's one Pokemon.
Yep.
Give
Hold
it a
on, I
moment.
have to drag them out individually.
I know.
Give it a moment.
And to your shock, a Psychic type is among them.
A psychic type was among them. What psychic type?
You see an Alakazam.
Okay, Athena knows like none of these Pokemon.
Wait, and Dusk Noir.
And by the way, actually, really quickly, announce the game over, Josh and everyone, the blood that was on you is now gone.
Oh hey, I'm glad drenched of the blood. Yay!
Oh, come on. It was
Virgil, you know Alakazam was messing with their minds.
Like wait a second.
Mhm.
Like wait a second. That's a Dusloar, a Trevenant, and an Alakazam.
Yep, one scrambles your brains, the other her scares you.
And I feel like you guys,
Well-
I think you guys can easily figure this out. The vines was the Trevenant's doing. The
Yeah.
illusions you guys saw was Alakazam's doing. And then the ghost thing was Dustnar's doing, dragging you guys through the floor.
Hey,
Well, it seems they had fun.
I mean I agree. Also, what about
In
the
your
forest?
it's in
And then you guys hear your phones. Then you guys hear your phones ringing, beep, 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 going through each of your phones.
Fernando immediately.
But then quickly going between Fernando's and Athena's phones.
Fernando answers.
It's going and it goes. It's going. As it's quickly going between your two phones.
Well, I can't. Here, I give my
Jordan?
Aldino the egg back so I can actually pick up my phone.
Jordan, the Gengar was in your head. Or something like that.
Mm.
I don't know.
There,
Well,
now that
Gengar was an option. I guess it was Alakazam.
yeah, now that Audie's holding the egg, I go to my phone to look at it.
Yeah.
Guessing the phone thing was the electric Pokemon. What was it called? Rotom.
And out comes the Rotom, indeed.
Hey!
Oh.
There's little Rotom.
Oh yes, I forget. Rotom is part ghost type.
I know.
Why are you?
Rotom is
Rotom-
flying around laughing.
Rotom's the
And then
one
you
that's...
and then it will the one messing with the phone.
Red went
is-
silent.
Rotom's
Red?
Rotom's the one that's been messing with our phones.
Yeah. And he throws a Pokeball. Rotom easily dodges. Pew. It's over Kai.
Like,
And it's laughing.
well then. I knew about Rotom
Oh.
the moment there was something about we were texting and such about messaging Josh's phone. Also, Josh, have your phone back, please.
Okay, I'm ready to catch it.
Shatters on the floor.
No, I'm not tossing it to you. I'm gonna walk over and hand it to you.
Imagine your trip.
But then something flies up, takes Josh's phone,
Hey!
and it's a Gengar.
Oh!
There he is.
And then it throws down the phone.
It throws down the phone.
It throws it. It chucks the phone to the ground.
But then quickly sinks into the ground and pulls it and flies back under it and pulls it back up again, laughing, and then tosses tosses your phone to you.
I catch
Toss
it.
Catch.
Roll Dex Athletics to see if you catch it.
That's hilarious.
I'm glad to see you both you're all right. Jordan says, petting Strix and Anne, who quickly ran over to Jordan, really happy to see he's okay. All your Pokemon who was lended to the others ran back to you, so happy, including Mitchell, running back to Foxy, so happy. You managed to catch your phone, barely.
Barely.
That was so close.
So long story
Question me.
short, this is one big prank.
Cool. That
And so, do you want the good news or bad news?
bad news
What?
first. Bad news first.
We have nowhere to sleep.
Okay, where's the good news?
Virgil, you know Alakazam can fix that issue really quick. Can teleport you easily to Ghostville.
I'm gonna let this conversation go on until they start questioning me.
Really.
The good news is you have your camping supplies.
Cool. Also, heads up. Who are you? Point to the emo guy with the Kalava.
Yeah, we have no idea who this guy is.
He's the guy
name's
behind.
Virgil.
Interesting.
I live here.
You Oh,
Oh yes. Fun fact: this place is government property
At least I
or
think.
government funded. Funded.
Red, can you confirm that? I think it's government funded. Our gyms.
This
Our gyms government.
during
funded?
Halloween is in fact the Scare House, which you
Ah.
guys did not know about since you guys don't live here.
Yeah, makes sense.
oh.
No one's
makes
around
sense.
during these summer months, besides the ghost type Pokemon who actually do live here.
Huh. Okay. Cool.
And Virgil, will you give? Are you just gonna go with Virgil, or are you gonna give them your full title?
Virgil the Scarer.
Well, the name's Virgil Larry's. I'm in charge of the ghost gym.
I'm.
The Ghost Gym, as in we can challenge you right now.
No, we're not the gym.
Well,
We're not the gym place. We're not the gym. I'm not meant to prepare either.
I don't think we should fight anyways.
You know what? I need some sleep. Wait, what time is it? I checked my phone.
It is 2 a.m.
Frick.
Hold on.
If you want, I can get Alakazam to teleport you to town.
Ah, cool. Also,
Al-
question,
That
Virgil.
is-
Virgil, I have a question. What is that egg?
It's not.
Points to Athena, who is
oh.
holding the. No, points to Adi, who is holding the egg.
Adi's not
Virgil?
holding the egg.
Virgil, you can easily tell what Pokemon egg it is. It's a Duskull egg.
Would be a Duskull, and the reward for getting through the escape room.
Ah,
Rotom quickly
Oh.
Rotom quickly flies over and taps you on the shoulder and going flying around you as if trying to say something.
What is it, little guy?
Your phone buzzes and you look and says, and you know what it means. It says, "Want to join one of them?"
Oh.
And then Jordan
Which
introduces
one?
himself. And he says, "Hello, I'm Jordan. I'm a beginner professor."
Beginner professor. Huh. Yeah, right.
Rotom flies around.
Oh, which one Roton's going to join? Let me guess, Axion. You think it's cool and you want it, or something along the line of that.
Well,
It
it's
flies over to Zan, and Zan's like, "Heck yeah!" and it shocks him. He goes, "Ah!" and it flies away from him.
I can't help but laugh.
oh,
Yeah. Okay. It hovers over Jordan, then Athena, then Fern.
I immediately dash back to him, approaching you. I don't want to get shocked.
All right.
Wait, this makes no sense.
I don't want to get.
I thought the pink stones symbolize death.
Well, it hasn't happened yet.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah,
Because
those...
remember, everything that happened when you guys walked into the house, everything was an illusion, including those pink stones from Alakazam.
Yeah.
But the pink stones you saw outside the manor, those are real.
Wait.
Happen soon. It could be a warning to the far-off future. Because you don't see Akio here.
dear Lord, this reminds me of Radiant Historica. No, it's Historia.
Anyways, I don't want to get shocked by this thing. Could it not?
All right.
I saw what happened to Zan. I don't
You
want to
see-
get shocked.
Well, what? You see, Zan starts slowing a bit and goes, and then it goes neck down, looks down, and then looks back up. His eye's now purple. Okay, which one of you will keep the egg? A voice coming through. You see, Alakazam's holding its two spoons and is kind of controlling Zan like a puppet.
What's going on? My mic and stuff wasn't working, so I had to
Made it
disconnect.
through, I believe is who it's referencing.
Athena and Fernando made it through. One of you get the egg. Which one?
Who wants a Duskull?
I
Who
mean,
wants a ghost type? That should be the question.
you're the one who got in there and retrieved it.
I'll take it.
Well, I'm the
Kai
one.
immediately perks up.
It's like, hey, you didn't win.
Zan looks at the controlled Zan looks at you and goes, "No, you did not win.
No losers allowed. No losers allowed.
You were the first in fact." Which
Zan
one
was-
of you keeps the egg?
Athena,
Looking at Athena and Fernando.
Athena, do you want the egg?
Sure.
Is that the ghost type gym leader?
I mean, it's a ghost type,
Yes,
so...
you heard you guys heard you did hear him say that he was the ghost type gym leader once he would give himself a proper
Cool.
introduction.
my stuff hasn't been working, so I did not hear anything that's been said.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
pick up the
I did
egg
not
from
realize it till
Audie,
now.
claiming it as my own.
Alright. Alright. Athena gets a Pokemon egg. When it will
Hey,
hatch,
is that
we will
Rotom over
know.
there wild?
Yes. But however,
However, is where you left off.
I think he's just gonna roll a dice for whoever the Rotom likes to go to.
once you get the Pokemon egg, it completely loses interest in Athena.
Oh, because she already has a prize. You know, to be fair, Fernando, you should have Rotom because you're also a winner, unlike the rest of us.
I mean,
Rotom gets close to you, Fernando.
Fernando smiles like, yeah, I think.
And it shocks you.
Ow!
It flies away from you.
That
You take-
actually got a
You
laugh
take 6
out.
damage.
Ow!
It hovers around. Well, it seems Rotom doesn't like the serious types.
I'm not serious. Oh, wait a second. I'm a bit more serious.
It flies around Foxy, Josh a bit, flies over Jordan a bit, flies over Kai a bit.
I hold up Mitchell as a shield. Just in case it tries to stab me.
Gracious.
You're just
acting scared to get its attention.
It goes close to Josh, and then it dives towards Kai and into his Pokédex.
Wait, it gets a free Pokédex upgrade.
Oh, now it can talk. Ugh.
Congratulations, you now have the Alola experience.
Good thing I'm not from Alola. I don't even know what that is.
Neither am I. I have no
Red.
clue what that thing did.
Should I bring out one of the other rewards for the other person who won?
Yes.
Alright.
Talks to
Let's
God real quick. Alright, what do I got here?
So, 1 or 2?
2.
What?
Did Red answer there?
Yeah, Red answered 2.
I got
Alright.
2.
Oh, no, Moonlight, that's yours. Or Kai, that's yours.
Yep.
That's your tip. Okay, I guess 2 is what he's getting. Where's the location of that? Red?
The what?
If
The
you
Mimikyu?
DM me? Yeah, the Mimikyu.
What?
It is. It is near. It is in the manor somewhere. It just does not interact with people during the event.
Yeah.
It
There
does not like
is
being. It does not like attention.
a certain rare Mimikyu in this mansion, and I'll whisper that to the other winner.
You whisper it to Fernando.
Hi, I'm Fernando over here in the distance.
Yep.
Jordan does wonder what the first option was in comparison to 2.
Yeah.
Jordan Mega.
Well, if you had a third winner, you'd find out. But
That's a good point.
Well then. Guess I'm getting a Mimikyu. If the Mimikyu.
Well, now since the prank's done, I think you can just wander around.
Oh
If
jeez,
you want
how
me to
late is it?
find
It's
It
2
is
in the
2 a.m. 2:10. 2:10 after all your talking.
Oh my gosh, I missed my bedtime. Ugh.
If you want, I can have
Again, you were
Alakazam
scared
teleport you
Reds.
back tomorrow.
Fear definitely keeps you awake.
Yeah, I was obviously awake, and now I just... Is there a bed somewhere?
No.
Ugh.
I've offered to have Alakazam teleport you back.
Oh! Back? I don't want to go back.
Or to
To
the
Ghostville.
next town, yeah, that's where
Oh.
I mean.
Oh, okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Athena finally signs. You guys suddenly see Athena vanish, including her Pokemon. She's gone.
Oh, was that Alakazam teleporting? Or...
Alakazam nods, and then Zam gets teleported too. Alakazam's still there.
Well, Alakazam, could you also follow them for... I think he introduced
Gengar
himself as Fernando.
happily follows around you. What do you say, Kai? Tate?
I was thinking if we could have Alakazam follow Fernando so he can get teleported back to find the Mimikyu. Like, after sleeping.
Actually, I can go find the Mimikyu now. I'm gonna be awake for a bit longer.
Alright.
It nods. And it looks to the rest of you expectantly, kind of asking with its gaze, "Are you ready to go?" "I'm ready." And then Jordan vanishes.
I'll go start looking for the Mimikyu. You said it doesn't like attention,
Alright.
right?
It does
It
not.
nods.
Alrighty then, I'll keep that in mind.
Well, good
You
luck.
leave the room.
Drugs. Alright.
Anyone else still in the manor?
Yeah, there's Kai and Josh.
Other than...
Wait, is John? Oh yeah,
Okay.
Josh is BRB, so he'll be back in a bit.
Just know that I'm gonna be taking that badge from you, Kai says, pointing at Virgil with a smirk on his face, like confidence, like, yeah, I'm gonna win.
Well, you're welcome to attempt it.
So I'd like to attempt it right now.
2 a.m.
The actual gem.
Alakazam looks at you, taps its spoons, and then Kai's gone.
Evaporated.
Just like, no.
Dang.
And...
Alright, so Foxy's gonna be a bit... Oh, wait, no. Foxy, we cannot hear you.
No, we cannot.
Also, you're muted. That's also why.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're muted.
If Kai still has enough energy, can we say he was teleported closer to the, location I gave him? Or just to the Poke Center, I guess?
No, all of you get teleported. Everyone who's been teleported so far has been teleported to the Pokemon Center.
Okay.
This is not where I sleep.
But you see some very comfortable couch cushions.
Yeah.
I'm a Nurse Joy. Sir Nurse Joy, that's okay with me doing this?
People sleep in Pokemon Centers all the time.
Yeah.
Seen the anime?
this- Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Despite the Ghost Townville name, the town actually is pretty cute and friendly.
Well, I don't know that yet. I'm tired. I'm bed.
Well, I suppose I'll watch over the one kid, Fernando.
I'm like the
Why
only
did
kid
no
here.
one
There we go.
Why did no one tell me that I was mute?
I did say you were muted, but
Okay.
you're probably talking.
We didn't think.
Anyways, as I was trying to say, I will walk myself back to the forest area to catch the eluded hid ghost Zorak.
This
So-
late in the night? 2 a.m.
What Zork?
Uh,
Out of character, I'm saying this.
Virgil, you know about this Ghost Zoroark, but that thing has not been around for a long time. But it's
Hmm.
but very similar to your goal, how what you're looking for in ancient Pokemon, or trying to find a way to make your current age Pokemon to become that ancient Pokemon. So you know he's not gonna find it. You're gonna stop him.
give him a heads up that the Ghost Zoroark hasn't been around in a long time.
Well, if that's the case, I guess I would try to look for an Alolan Vulpix.
You should probably just teleport him.
Kazam proceeds to teleport him.
I am dead.
You are gone. Vanish.
I am.
Man, Athena didn't even say
Save the
thank you to
world.
Virgil.
The other three ghost Pokemon go about their day or night. Alakazam floats over to you and proceeds to. Together, you proceed to go with Fernando, so he doesn't accidentally get hurt himself.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
where
just
am I?
imagine- Oh, you're in
Wait.
the Pokemon Center at Ghostville.
Yeah, Athena's asleep.
Everyone except for Fernando is at the Pokemon Center.
Oh, I thought the
Yes.
That
You get teleported.
Alakazam would.
All right,
I,
you get taken here, Fernando. You find yourself here, which was told you, but you notice the blood splatters. They're gone. There was no blood splatters.
It was just gonna take a bit too long to edit those blood spatters out, so just pretend they don't exist.
Fair enough.
Actually, no. Turns out, you realize, wait a minute, this is just paint. How you didn't realize that before frustrates you. But hey, what you gonna do?
It's like, what am I gonna do besides get angry at it? Maybe go burn something, but you know, drugs.
That's Josh's
Fear-
thing.
Fear has that effect on people.
Fear does have
Makes
that
them not
effect.
question things. Yeah, I could tell. I know this session's not over yet, but yeah, I could tell you I was freaking you guys out. It was brilliant.
Funny thing, Foxy was going, "Oh yeah, you should make this a business." Little
Yes.
does he know.
It was a business.
Alright. Fernando, you wait for a couple of minutes. And yes, I know the sprite won't be shiny, but blame the GM.
Yep, it is a shiny though.
What?
Yep,
What?
it's a shiny Mimikyu, folks.
What does a shiny Mimikyu even look like?
I'll bring up a picture.
Yep, post it in general, Tate.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I got a shiny Mimikyu, or about to receive one.
Yep. You see it
Gotcha.
waltz. You see it waltz out from under the bed.
It's black and white. Okay.
Wait.
It's-
What?
A shiny Mimikyu.
Yep, that's a shiny Mimikyu.
Alright there.
And if you can, Kai, can you post a picture of a normal Mimikyu or even a comparison?
It's like,
It's a ghost fairy type.
I know. Ah, shiny
Yep,
black
give
and
me a
white
sec.
purpose. Very well. Very enough. Very well.
You see the Mimikyu look at you. You see the Mimikyu look at you.
Fernando waves like, hi
I'm
there.
posting the second one.
It
That is the
slinks back a
original.
bit.
Oh. Sorry for scaring you. Apparently I receive you as a prize for beating the haunted manor thing.
That's
Received
like.
Location.
That sounds like the most wrongest thing to say to a living being.
Virgil,
I have no clue.
you see
I have no clue what to say.
Fernando. You see Flavia. You see him,
Blair.
Blair, walk in front of you.
I see what walking from me.
What?
Your mic kinda cut out on my end. I couldn't hear what you said.
Tugs on the
Flair?
cloth. Flair tugs on the cloth gently, and they both start walking back towards you.
Oh.
And then Mimikyu slowly goes around Flair and goes close. You see it cock his head and then goes, its neck goes.
Like, let me fix that for you. And Fernando would adjust the head.
It goes back down.
Oh,
And then Flavia walks over and just pushes it back up, and then it stays.
like, Well then, well, I am Fernando. This here is Flavio the Jamo, and that's Flair the Charmander. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It seems nervous.
Don't worry. I understand you look nervous and such, but these guys we're all friendly. I heard you don't like much attention. I will respect that. Such, but I do want to say, welcome to the... I will make sure you feel at home.
The Mimikyu, you see its shadow, shadow claw rises and cautiously pokes your belly, pokes your face, and then carefully takes off your hat, puts it on itself.
Fernando gives a thumbs up, like, dashing.
It gets closer to you now, still wearing your hat.
Alrighty then. Fernando would pull out Pokemon. Was like, alright, so ready to go. Whenever you want.
Mimikyu slicks back a bit, nervous. The Pokeball.
Like, don't worry. I will make sure you are safe. Best of my ability, and everyone on the team will make sure you feel welcome.
Charmander touches your arm, pushes it down, makes you let go of the Pokeball, but the Pokeball's on the floor, and then proceeds to push you back just slightly.
It's like,
And then gives a thumbs, and then sits and waits. Flavio does the same. Pokeball's there.
Ah. So much better at this than me. I have so much to learn.
Yeah, next time
Learn for your own Pokemon.
Flair develops up, he might get a few points in empathy.
I think
Does Pokemon get empathy?
I think he would be a bit more empathetic now. Whenever we rank up.
Oh yeah, there's no empathy for Pokemon stats. Oh well. Anyway.
We're gonna make empathy, okay? I don't care. We're adding that as a custom stat. We're making empathy.
Alright. After about 20 minutes and you nearly nod off, Mimikyu finally taps the Pokeball and it goes in. Along with your hat, by the way.
I have.
And then
Wait, what?
Fernando just lost his hat, but gained a shiny Mimikyu.
yep. Fernando, you get a shiny Mimikyu!
It's my second shiny! Everyone celebrate! Flavio pulls out a party popper.
Not.
I'm kidding, he doesn't. He doesn't have one on him. Like, alright. He picks up and like, welcome to the... Alright, let's go. I'm gonna not fall asleep.
I'm assuming the moment you're walking out the door.
Yay.
Alakazam, you see Virgil and Alakazam, and then it taps his spoons together, and you all teleport. And I'm assuming Virgil recalled his Kalava since he didn't need it to see anymore.
Yep.
And that was the only reason you guys could see down there was because of the Kalava. And you guys are here.
Whoa! Oh, in the Pokemon Center, but whoa!
Where is my...
A lot less spooky than you think it would be, right?
Yeah, it's got its spook.
Calming,
Alright.
calming, Japanese, that Black City, no, poetry, bustling.
I'm sleeping. I haven't actually said whoa yet to the city because I haven't been there yet. In the Pokemon Center.
Alright. After 20 minutes and most of you have fallen...
What?
I'm gonna say all of you are asleep at this point because you guys are exhausted.
Indeed. Fernando would flop on the bed. If anyone was paying attention and still awake, they would notice his hat is not on.
No one else is awake.
asleep.
Yeah.
No one's awake, man.
You say that, and yeah, I exist.
Are you awake?
Yes?
Bro.
I was in there. I was in there for like 25 minutes.
I mean, Josh, roll me
Yes?
will. Roll pure will.
So... 1d6.
Yes.
Yes.
Roll me will.
I don't think...
A failure.
You tried to stay awake to wait for Fernando, but Fernando was looking over. You think Josh is awake, but then you realize, oh, his eyes are closed. He's drooling in his own hand as he's trying to keep his head propped up to try and stay awake. But nope, he's asleep. Same with everyone else. And when you look back to thank for Virgil's already gone.
I'll take.
Because you know he was right
really
next to you when
just
you.
want thanks, huh?
Fernando just puts everyone to
yeah.
bed.
Yep, and Fernando lays down to sleep, feeling so exhausted himself.
He doesn't
And
even.
he closes his eyes, and sweet, the embrace of sleep and captures them. Everyone sleep peacefully, knowing, thank was not real. And you all made it to the next day. So everyone gets back one will, all your Pokemon and stuff, gain one will, and training roll time.
I have not looked at the. Yeah, I'll go do training rolls and do the stuff. I just need to next time get actual song for the Ghost Town and then the Ice Town. You have 3 will again. You have 3 will. You have 2 will. You're at full will. You are back at. You're also at full will.
Pidgeotto's...
Oh boy.
Pidgeotto's back in my party. I did.
Yes,
All your Pokemon who were lost are back in your team, so they can roll for training points again.
Did my Cherubi come back from work?
Yes. Give me a moment. I'll tell you what happens. Okay. Alrighty. Roll Cherubi's clever etiquette and perform.
Man, I kind of wish I could use my.
Clever etiquette and perform is 66.
You know,
Alrighty.
I kind of wish
That's
I could use my.
three successes out of 6.
Alright.
Alright, you get 300 Poke from it. And
Amazing.
Cherubi gets 1 victory. Cherubi gets 1 victory.
Amazing. Does a true? Never mind.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think Kai, you do get a victory for that.
For what?
Training rolls.
Oh yeah, when it's 3 or above, when they're maxed, yeah, they get a victory.
I only got 2, so.
Oof.
So.
Oh well.
By the way,
No.
Athena.
Athena.
Okay, actually.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, actually, really quickly. Fernando.
Yes.
I actually am going to give out additional victories for that whole ordeal.
Oh.
I'm looking at Fernando and Athena, and actually, Foxy, Mega. Wait, are they here still, or are they
Yeah.
gone?
I'm here.
Okay.
Nobody's
Mega
left
is
yet,
gone, so
including Virgil.
all right.
Nothing wrong?
I think he's messaging Kai.
All right.
Oh.
So. All right.
Oh,
so,
Mega. Okay.
So Foxy, Mitchell gets a victory point because he made it to the end of the scenario. And Fernando,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Fernando, Flavio, Pluti, Zayeth, Azim, all of them get 1 victory, but Flare doesn't. And Athena, Krogunk. Wait, my brain died for a second there. Hold on.
It's just Krogunk who made it.
Oh, you're right. No. Yo, you're right.
Audie,
You're right.
one
Audie
in
and
her
Swaddle
heart.
got taken. Yeah, just Krogunk is a victory from that. It's just Krogunk.
Audie
Gets
won
a
in her
victory.
heart. She did the right thing.
All right.
Oh, and a
So is everyone making their victory rolls? I mean, their training rolls?
yeah. I kind of wish I could use my social attribute because I have 4 in clever. Right.
You can. Oh wait, no, you can't. Haha.
That's pass.
The event's already over.
Wow. Oh well.
Yep. I'll help you guys set up your Pokemon later.
Dude, I got an egg. How am I gonna hold this thing?
My hold
Magic.
Isn't there like an egg
Magic?
carrier that you can have, like in the anime?
Yes,
Yes.
actually, you could have it as a backpack. Okay.
I got no training points for all of that. Screw it, I'm using my DM inspiration for my other campaign. Kidding, I'm not.
Alrighty.
That's the end of today's session. Thank you for not watching, non-existent viewers, and see you hopefully next time.
Actually,
Wait,
I
really
had
quickly.
quite a few
Actually,
viewers.
really quickly. How did you all enjoy the scenario?
This is
Scary. It was very
It was-
scary, and it basically traumatized the 11-year-old. But in the end, it was
you
a prank.
personally, how did you view this session? I know the others probably. I know Kai didn't have as much fun since he was the first one out.
No, it was Zan. How do you think Zan felt?
Oof.
Honestly,
Rest in peace, the man.
if it was actually Mega convinced me. Like, actually, I would have let Mega continue the experience as experience the scenario as his chick Rita, but he's like, nah. And I'm like, all right.
Fair.
But poor Kai. I know. I would have let him control Cynical if he wasn't taken. If he was just him taken. But no, Cynical failed to roll and fell into.
Wait, what about me and Mitchell?
Oh, that's what happened. Oh, that's right. You and Vulpix fell in. Mitchell was the only one who stayed behind and was able to escape from that. Yeah, Mitchell. Like I said, Mitchell from making it to the end of the scenario.
Yeah, but how come I didn't get the option to able to control experience as them?
Because the precedent had been set since thanks to Mega. Precedent. It would be, to me, it wouldn't have been fair.
Okay.
So
Which is the only reason why. Otherwise, if he said, yeah, I'll control him, then yeah, I would have let you control him.
I enjoyed it. It was very nice. It was very nice tension. Also, Foxy, you're quite wrong. I have 5 viewers and at 1.7 during the stream. So,
Yeah, take that.
I thought you
Oh,
had more than that at one point. There were a bunch of names in Pokemon showing up.
yeah, there are people. I know someone's trying to like, wait, how do I get these? I want to change my avatar and such. They fully didn't understand it, and I couldn't properly go out and
And guide them.
yeah, I couldn't guide them.
You know, honestly, as much as I would have liked to have a Rotom, I'm actually kind of happy that it became Kai's Pokedex.
Yeah, it was. I didn't care either. I thought I was gonna get the Rotom. I was like, I really want the Rotom. And Naruto said no. I'm like, ah.
Oh, Rotom's really cool. He was like a fake mythical before people realized that you could just find him in a trash can like Black and White.
You wait, what?
Trash can, you mean yeah, X and
Is it
Y, not
black
black
too?
and white. No, X and Y.
Oh, X and Y is where you find him in a trash. Okay.
Why do you find
Why?
him in a trash can?
Exactly. Yeah.
Dude, they put him in
Why?
a trash can. I'm serious.
He's looking for tech.
Yeah. Throwing away tech.
Oh well, yeah. We're gonna keep the creepy
Like a
music playing
desk
this
fan,
entire
that's
session. I need to duplicate this now. Because I now have a shiny Mimikyu that I need to go think of a name for.
You're welcome.
It's fine, it's fine. I have all the shinies.
Yuh.
If you make it
This
through,
man
you
and
get
his
rewarded.
shinies.
Who knew? Actually surviving gets you rewarded. Who knew?
Yeah, with living.
Alright, shall we stat out the stuff? Because, I did my training roll, I failed miserably.
Sure. I'll be elsewhere. This was a really good session. Thank you, Red.
It was very tensifying. Like, if this was later in the campaign, and even with our strong stuff, and we still had this sort of struggle, I would have enjoyed it.
Did you guys
if
enjoy
arrived
this?
too
Okay,
later,
so
I would have had a
okay,
stronger game.
yeah.
Thank you for the cameo, Virgil. I may not have gotten I may not have been able to give your the gym trainer thanks, but I can give you thanks.
Yeah. I was,
Don't trust me. This is not the last of Virgil. Anytime Virgil's gonna be around, I'm gonna have Tate around.
That's amazing.
that's really funny. It's like, you know, he's speaking to Virgil, like, wait a second. I know that voice. I heard it from him a few hours ago. What on earth?
Yep, the Were Badger returns.
Go sleep in front of the door and make sure no one gets in.
Yep, sleeping
Okay.
at the door.
Anyway,
Sleeping at the door. Sleeping at the door.
funny. Alrighty then.
Funny.
I'm actually gonna be.
Is it working?
Actually, I'm gonna do something now. This will be the quote-unquote end for my highlight video and such for YouTube to be watching. Such. Thank you all for coming by. YouTube, I do have a Discord. I have a Twitch. Stuff will be in the description. Twitch.
For now.
Thank you for everything, watching, for all of you coming. Turns out everything was paint and not actual blood.
Of course it's fake. Red wouldn't kill us this early. Yet.
Or would I?
Red wouldn't.
Okay, Red, at what point would you start killing us?
Yes.
When you were actually in danger.
Oh, so you mean like the Eldritch Horror Kirby stuff. Got it.
Yeah, you guys are in legitimate danger. Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys had let it would have killed you.
What did I miss?
Oh,
Every
oh,
day.
oh.
Watch the sessions to find out, Tate. Catch up.
I know, I need to catch up. I don't have time.
Because Virgil knows about this stuff.
I don't, and I can't afford it.
Either me or Red can, explain what happened.
Please do. Explain to my tiny brain how it works.
For the road that we walk... No, I can't be singing that because that's copyright from another song.